we are the best team in Hoop State.
I'm Ellis. I'm one of the top guards in class of 2025, and I play for Moravian Prep.
I'm Isaac Ellis. I'm in 8th grade. This is my first year playing high school with my brother, so it kind of feels like I have something to prove against these older guys.
Who's due for a big game today?
My dad, he's a really good coach.
Get in there!
He's the drill sergeant.
He runs a tight ship.
No matter where we go, we put on the show.
We're going to be going against a lot of top competition.
A lot of 5 stars, a lot of big name guys. Word of God, Combine. Vertical prep against Mikey Williams.
We get the underdogs, but you know, we're not going to back down from anybody. That's just who we are.
We're really rolling right now.
Everybody on Instagram was posting our highlights.
Kevin Durant followed me.
KD is crazy.
KD followed you last night?
Kevin Durant followed me last night. No matter what, we're going to keep working and prove that we're here to stay.
We're just trying to show everybody that we really mean business.
1, 2, 3, family!
It's the day before we play our big game against Vertical Prep. About to play in front of a big crowd against Mikey Williams. Let's see what we can do.
Man, we're feeling good. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's locked in. We just can't wait to get out there tomorrow. My dad, he's been the coach for about 10 years now at Moravian Prep.
Hey, you gotta get that in.
He runs a tight ship, so we all gotta stay locked in.
Want attention now, but they can't get it from me. Out here on the grind trying to eat cause I'm hungry.
So our team this year is built with a lot of shooters, a lot of rim running bigs, a lot of screen roll bigs. Our program pretty young. All of these guys are mostly new, so we're just trying to get on the same page, get ready for this game.
Hey, shut up.
Tomorrow, man, we play Vertical Prep and Mikey Williams. Mikey's team, they're really talented, really athletic. They got Mikey, Tremaine Parker. We have to play really good to beat them.
So, give you 3 keys. Play fast, play really, really hard, and play smart. Do not foul.
My dad, man, he's giving us a rundown, showing us what to expect.
I mean, they're not even running on offense, fellas.
Mikey is a great player. We can't get flustered, can't get in foul trouble.
Get a break.
Let's go! Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family!
We really got our work cut out for us tomorrow.
I'm from a small town, Hudson, North Carolina.
And like all we have is basketball and family here. So it feels really good just to come home, hang with the family, you know, just have fun. This is my room. This is where I spend most of my time. I've been playing basketball for a long time now, since I think like I was like 7. And you know, it's paid off because like I got all these jerseys in my room, all these shoes, trophies, accolades. It just feels really good. These are Grayson Allen. His shoes, he signed and game worn. This right here is National Championship in Myrtle Beach. I won it with TLBA, NYBR. It was the first t-shirt I got. They announced me as a 5-star. This right here, Duke poster. Duke has been my dream school for forever, man. Waking up every morning, seeing that Duke poster back there, it makes me want to work harder so I can achieve that dream of playing at Duke. My room is way cooler than yours, but I got way more stuff. It's just way better than yours.
But yes, I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even worried about that. Over the years, I have a lot of trophies, a lot of memories I've created and made. And then I got some shoes, just stuff I like to rock, like to put some fits together, post some stuff on the gram, stuff like that. Unlike Isaac, I'm a big UNC fan, he's a Duke fan, so there's a big rivalry there every time they play. I could really picture myself playing there in the future. If I keep working, keep doing what I'm supposed to do, I could be big time. You know, me and my brother, we're hoopers, we're always in the gym. We also like to do outdoor activities.
We hit the lake with our boys. There's nothing like a little team bonding before the game to get our minds right. Oh yeah, oh that's a fish right there. You know I'm a hooper, but when I'm off the court, this fishing stuff is my go-to.
So as we're putting on the worms, one of my buddies was like, whoever eats a worm, I'll give $100.
You gotta chew it. If you chew it and swallow it, I'll give you 100.
So you know me, I heard $100. I'm like, man, I can buy me a new pair of shoes. I can do a lot of stuff with this. $100, $100, $100. Shake on it, shake on it, shake on it. I might as well do this. $100, I'll do it right now.
Man, what's this dude doing? We got a big game tomorrow. He's about to throw up worms on the court or something.
I just said, screw it, down the hatch.
I can't do it, bro. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty, bro.
Man, that thing was nasty. It was in my mouth moving around. It had dirt on it. It was gross.
Let's just catch some fish, man.
We weren't really catching anything, so we were just trying to talk about what we're going to do the next day for the game.
So how many points do you think Mikey's dropping tomorrow?
He's taking 30+ shots, though.
No, man. It's a new team. You're getting at least 18.
I know it's going to be a hard-fought game. We just got to stay locked in and do what we do, and I think we should get the dub.
It's about to be a show tomorrow. Can't wait.
That's what they wanted, ain't it?
It's the day of our big game against Vertical, and man, we're feeling good.
Let's go, let's go.
Coming into this game, they probably think it's like light work. They ain't ready for the smoke, I promise you that.
Them boy believe in me. Come for the kid, I'll uproot your whole family tree.
So remember the keys. Play hard, play smart. Don't let their ugly bring out your ugly. Make good decisions. And then play extremely fast. I'm just telling you, they're not even warming up hard, man.
I'm ready to go. Let's get this action.
Work too hard for this, let's go. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family! We're not gonna back down from anybody. That's just who we are. We're not scared of anybody.
Game starts off. They hit a big three. Now I come down and hit another one.
Not gonna lie, they started off hot.
Man, they were flying around, knocking down shots, but we knew that coming in.
This other team in the crowd are about to get caught sleeping on me. People think they're gonna bully me on the court, and I just know like that's not happening. That's my game plan, just catch and shoot, get on the floor and be a dog.
My little bro coming off the bench, he starts getting in their head, and Mikey's starting to look a little rattled.
Their body language is off, they're looking a little flustered, and we just keep drilling into them every play. And they're still flying around, still dunking.
These guys behind Mikey, we weren't ready for them. They came in and did what they had to do.
But we're sticking to our fundamentals. We're just playing good, hitting threes.
And the game is neck and neck right now. We're in a pretty good lead. I think we're in a good spot right now.
Hey, listen, I don't care if you're perfect. I don't care if you don't score, but you better play hard. Basketball is pressure. Basketball is pressure. And listen, pressure will bust a steel pipe, or it'll make a diamond. Just depends on what you are. It's gonna bring who you are out, I'm just telling you. It's gonna bring who you are out. This pressure, let's go.
Going into the second half, we just need to clean everything up, work on our defensive rotations, knock down more shots, and just calm down and run our stuff.
My mindset just stays the same, catch and shoot, and then boom, I hit another three right out the half.
Isaac came out, started hitting back-to-back threes, just knocking them down.
You know, Mikey, I could tell he was getting a little angry, and I was getting in his face a little bit, and we started talking a little bit of trash together. I'm not taking anything from anyone. I want all the smoke. I'm not scared of anybody. Then I hit another three.
Man, this dude's in middle school and he's over here dogging these high schoolers.
But these dudes, man, they're not gonna back down. They're not gonna quit. They're still dunking, flying around, making a comeback.
But we still know it's gonna be a dogfight. So we just gotta keep our foot on the gas and keep working.
I got an and one, started flexing, and everybody in the crowd was lit.
Respectfully, respectfully, respectfully.
And they're probably not trying to lose to an 8th grader or 9th grader right now in front of all these people.
Closing out the game, we came back, got into our stuff, and Cam Kearney ended it with 2 big dunks.
As a team, I think we proved that we're not just a bunch of soft kids. I think we proved that we're some dogs and we can stand with the best of them.
Isaac took over, had 30. I had 29. Everybody thought Mikey and them were going to destroy us, come down and dunk all over us. We did our thing tonight.
We do this. We do this. Bro.
We proved that we're one of the best teams in the country. We can hang with anybody, and we're not scared of the moment. In Moravian Prep, we're here to stay. Don't sleep on me and my little brother.
Hang me on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Me and my team, we were hyped from the night before. We decided to go do something fun, just get our energy out. So we hit up our local spot just to go play some games, bowl, putt-putt, have some fun.
As soon as all the team walks in, we all just start talking about the game, how much fun it was, and how much fun we had. It felt like everybody in the whole country was talking about Moravian Prep. I mean, everybody on Instagram was posting our highlights. I woke up the next morning and I had a ton more followers. I only follow like the big time people back.
So we're just hanging around, circled up, talking about all the stuff that happened last night, all the followers. Kevin Durant followed me.
KD is crazy.
KD was crazy. I was not expecting that.
KD followed you last night?
KD followed me. Kevin Durant followed me last night. After he just saw some of the clips and how I performed on a big level against Mikey Williams, he saw, man, this is a tough kid.
Did your brother get a foul too?
Oh, you gotta actually, oh. Yeah, we done with this game. Play me. Even as we're trying to bowl and play putt-putt and stuff, like, we're still thinking about the game because like, we're getting so many notifications on Instagram, people tagging us in posts.
Me and my brother coming into this, we weren't expecting all this to start up so fast, so we're just trying to get our minds right for the rest of the season, get started, and play together as a family.
Solid!
Me and my brother beside each other, about to be a movie. Stay tuned in. Me and my bro Isaac, we're heading to the big part of our season.
Me being an 8th grader, like, I gotta take stuff seriously. Like, for now, I'm just working as hard as I can because I know it'll pay off in the long run. High schooler mid. High schooler mid. It smells like gingerbread, bro. Since we played vertical prep, we're showing these teams that we're one of the best teams in the country.
Ever since that Mikey game, we're just rolling along in our season. We've just been handing out L's left and right.
I mean, I think we're like 6-0, so we're doing pretty good. We got something to prove this year, and other teams in the state and country have noticed that we have a target on our back.
You know, my dad, he's a real strict coach, likes to get into us, working our butts off in the gym every day. And you know, he's just trying to get us ready for these games.
Do not lose tomorrow today. But I don't think we got to worry about that. No. Just all the little things, that was for a reason. Because remember what I told you, we control what we can control. Because in basketball, there's a lot you can't control.
You know, my dad, he got the motivational speeches and stuff. You know, it's day in and day out here. It is definitely showing up on the floor.
Even though we're young, you can't really get into our heads. We're just really focused right now. We work hard and we're just nothing that can get us off our track. We're just ready to keep working and eventually prove that we're here to stay and go undefeated.
All right, here we go. First meeting 20. First
My dad, he can be intense sometimes. We all can be, but we always try to keep it fun, keep it lighthearted, you know.
145 at the rank.
Me and my little bro, we head out after this workout, get into practice, and run over a little game plan for this game this weekend.
Tomorrow we're playing Winston-Salem Christian. They're a top-ranked team. They're like number 20 in the country and then 2 in the state. They're really big, really talented, got a lot of high major players. We got to come with our A game, or we're probably going to take our first L this season.
You know, we're not really the most athletic team, but at the same time, my dad always seems like he has some tricks up his sleeve, some big game plan.
When he yells box, just go into UCLA, okay?
We're going in zone, right? Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, he's going zone.
Going 3.
Yeah, 3.
All right, so go again, go again.
Zone, let's go 3.
Box, box!
You know, my dad, he's kind of like a drill sergeant. He's going to tell you what you need to know.
I can help. I can help. Claire, I'm getting through.
Y'all are way too far over. Go again.
We just started playing together, so we're trying to get a feel for our play styles, just getting to know each other. Jump, bro. Take a charge. You gotta take a charge. We got the experience of my dad coaching. We got talented players. We really have everything we need to go undefeated this year.
Me and my teammates, we're starting to click a lot. Jackson Holt, he's a knockdown shooter. Every time you get it to him, if I need a bucket, I'm getting to him. Justin Banks, he's our big man. He does all the dirty work for us.
Real long, lanky, blocks everything, really good defender.
Hamilton Campbell, if anything goes down, I know he's behind me. That's my dog.
One of the best passers I've ever played with. Really one of the funniest dudes I've ever met.
Myra Wall, he's one of our best players on our team. He's one of the guys that we look to right now that needs to step up.
Probably one of the biggest obstacles is like, we're not the biggest, not the strongest, not the most athletic, but you know, that's usually how it is with Moravian. We get the underdogs.
The one thing you have to keep telling yourself is like, you are ready for this moment. I'm just telling you, there is something to be said when you outwork people. Like there's this confidence that comes with it, and it ain't fake. Like the work will tell.
We had the potential to be one of the top teams in the state and even in the country. We just believe in our work and just a little bit of luck, I think we can go undefeated.
1, 2, 3, bam!
We got something special going here at Moravian Prep. Just wait.
Alright, somebody else can get the goal. Hang on the rim, baby.
It's the night before our big game, so our coaches decided to put us together and do a cookout for our team. My dad believes if he takes care of his team, that we're going to take care of him and get us a win.
You know, we're kicking back, watching some older videos, seeing how far we've come in such a little time. You know, this year we've already played like 6 games, but we still got like 30+ games to come.
We're just taking it 1 week at a time, and it all starts with this culture that my dad established. We're going to be going up against some of the top competition in the country, and we're just ready to get after it.
So you think you guys can go undefeated?
I think so. If we do what we need to do all year, we'll be fine. We'll go undefeated, run the table. Hopefully, like, be the first team in North Carolina to really ever do that, like, at this level.
But for a prep school, how hard is that, like, on a scale of 1 to 10?
12.
We can't get too ahead of ourselves, but I know my dad, he'll get us right.
We're gonna make this a hell of a year. And I've just decided that I'm gonna treat every year at Moravian like it's my last. All right, so you treat it like that.
Yes, sir.
And because for a lot of you it is, all right, except for him.
You're 4, baby.
But at the end of the day, put the pedal down. Let's beat them by 30 or 40. Let's put a mark on the hoop state and let people know we are the best team in the hoop state.
If we run the table this year, it would be like one of the first years a prep school has really run the table in North Carolina. But for right now, we're just gonna take it 1 step at a time, 1 game at a time, and just enjoy the moment.
It's game day, everybody's rolling up, everybody's focused.
You know, we pull up to the gym, everybody's feeling good, energized, stuff like that. We're just ready to play.
We're just scanning the court, looking at the stands. It's one of the nicest gyms in the hoop state. We're just ready to get after it.
Before David got to fight Goliath, what happened? He had to be prepared, right? He had a resume. He killed a lion, he killed a bear. So his moment come, it's too late to get ready for it. I don't need to watch to know it's my time. You don't need to watch to know it's your time. I had 5 people, hey, you're why we're here. We came to watch y'all. You are the show. You gotta believe it though. Who's due for a big game today? That's it, we're due, baby. It's our time. Let's get it.
And you know, Winston Christian, they're ranked top 20 in the country, and we're coming in as an unranked team.
Teams have been coming at me and my brother, kind of just thinking we're overrated, but they're about to find out like we're not overrated at all.
Y'all ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, bam.
We're just trying to show everybody that we really mean business. As the game starts, we can tell like this team's really good. They got Kami and Shell, Kreese Essendoko, Quante Berry, so we just gotta look out for them.
Beginning of the game, these kids, they were playing hard, trying to get to my head, but I could feel it. I was about to go off.
When my brother was locked in, he had this look in his eye like he was about to do something crazy.
I dive for a loose ball. Kid puts me in a headlock. And if you know me, I talk a lot of trash. I don't back down for nobody. So me and him were just going at it. This dude at 24, trying to get into my head, wasn't really bothering me. I get past him, get to the rim, make a nice little reverse layup. He tried to say it wasn't like that, and I proved him wrong. It's a rough game though. There's bodies flying. Everybody was playing super hard.
I come in and I dive for a loose ball. Came in, Shell, he hit me in the face and got a tech.
My brother, he's a real tough kid. He's ate some punches from me. We got the lead though. We're just trying to hold on to this as best as we can.
The score right now is 17-12. I think my dad's blood pressure is about to turn up. He wanted this game to be a blowout, but like it's still close.
Hey, listen, it's all mental now. Come on, let's go.
We're up by 5 right now, and we're really just trying to hold this lead.
It's not looking great right now. They went on a little run.
So all this talk about us going undefeated, and the next game if we lost, I couldn't let that happen. So I realized I just need to take over. I come down, hit a 3, and we go up 1. Now I follow up with a nice body layup. So I started feeling it, came down, hit another jab step, fast break 3, and put the backpack on. The half ends, up 2. Let's see what coach has to say.
I'm just waiting to see if my dad's gonna go crazy on us because like he expected this game to be a blowout.
You got 5 points and 4 fouls. You got 0 points and 3. You're not guarding Kamen anymore. As soon as we put you on him, you got the ball.
So then he starts off real calm, real quiet, just telling us what we need to do, and out of nowhere he just goes off.
Quit looking like your dog died. If you don't believe, I can't believe. Sit up like you believe. Or you can just sit out the rest of the game. You gotta believe, dog. Listen, it's gonna be a dogfight now.
We were just really jittery, you know. We just gotta calm down. Eli put us on his back the first half. We just need some other guys to step up.
You all can play. You gotta step up.
I wasn't involved as much in the first half, but I'll be ready when my number's called.
Second half starts. I was at like 21 points in the first half, came down, hit another layup.
Second half starts. Eli's still doing his thing, but these guys, they just keep making shots, keep scoring. It's getting intense this game, and they eventually get the lead. We expected to just run through these guys, like, I don't know what's going on.
End of the third, we kind of got the lead back, and we really just were flowing as a team. Everybody else started chipping in. The team was coming together.
This fourth quarter, we just got to close it out, keep the lead, stay solid, and really just give the ball to Eli.
It's coming down to the wire. We can't lose this game. And Isaac knew it was time for him to step up.
I'll be ready when my number's called.
Hamilton Campbell comes down. Isaac has a ball screen. Isaac pops, shoots 3, gets fouled. Big 4-point play for us. Then he hits another 3. He's really picking up the pace for us.
It's been back and forth this whole time, but then I hit another 3. And I mean, it's really time to put these guys away.
This game was really a nail biter to the end, but me and my little bro stepped up. Our expectations coming into these games is really just to win by 15, 20, but you know us, we're a gritty team, so like no matter what happens, we're still a family. We're gonna rally together and win.
My dad, he's a really good coach. He showed that he can take underdogs and play really well, win games.
It didn't go the way we thought, but it ended the way we wanted.
This game taught me like we really can hang with the best of them.
We're really rolling right now. We're just making a run.
You know what you got to work on, all right? And we got plenty of time. Hey, but tonight, we're going to party.
We have some huge matchups coming up, and these games right here are really just getting us prepared, getting us ready.
As a team, we just have to keep working hard, keep doing the stuff that we do every day. As my dad's proven, like, work hard, it'll get you anything you want.
Couple of days after the Winston-Salem game, and we're back on the road.
You know, here at Moravian, that's what we sign up for, just non-stop basketball. You know, we're undefeated, 7-0. We feel really good. Feel like nobody can stop us. You know, pregame, we always have a good time. Feeling loose, having fun, you know, just enjoying ourselves.
I'm in pain.
Man.
Well, like, no circulation in his legs.
Eli, he's wearing like 3 pairs of compression shorts. Like, how do you even play with that on? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
We're a big family, and we're always like goofing off before the games. But now it's time to turn up.
Like, you got people coming just to watch y'all. So know that. Like, put on a show. No matter where we go, we put on a show, all right?
All right.
You know, we got some crazy competition coming up. We got Donda, we got Combine, possibly Mount Verde. So we just got to stay locked in. These games are just getting us ready for those bigger games.
We're rolling, we're playing really good. Feel like we're about to take these dudes' heads off. Game starts and we come out a little sluggish. We're missing shots, playing softy, and just turning the ball over.
You know, my dad, you can probably fry an egg on his head right now. He's not happy at all. He has really high expectations. He expects us to start off really good.
I turn the ball over and the crowd is getting into it. I turn the ball over again and they really start laying into me. And I look at the stands and they start cheering overrated. I'm like, are they really talking to me about this? Overrated! Overrated!
They just started chanting overrated, which, I mean, I don't think that's a good idea.
Somebody starts talking trash to me, it just gets me going even more. I come down, hit a 3, I'm looking at the stands, everybody's looking around like, okay, he's about to go off. Then I come down, hit a 3rd 3, and the crowd just went quiet.
The dude hit 4 threes in a row. That was wild. You know, people in the crowd, they were kind of shocked because most people think Eli's overrated, but they realize like he can play.
15 seconds left on the clock. I was thinking about pulling from half, then I hesitated, got into my move, hit him with a few combos, hit a step back 3 for buzzer.
Pretty much our whole team, we weren't playing how we wanted to be, but like Eli really was kind of carrying the load for the first half.
He's overrated! Like, he sealed the game, put us on his back, we're good. Now we got to get better. I mean, we just do. All right, so don't waste this half, all right? I'm looking, like, I'll probably watch this half 10 times more than I watched that first half. Because that was awful. Collectively, that was pretty bad. All right? Here we go.
At halftime, Eli's really doing his thing, you know, but now we're just looking for other players on our team to step up.
Going into the second half, my dad, he's still heated.
Rebound!
Even though we have a big lead, he can never be happy. I know he's just looking to get us prepared for those bigger games coming up where we can't make any mistakes.
Everything my dad is yelling must be working because we are killing these dudes.
He was trying to get us to run up the score, like he wanted us to score 100, let's get it.
So yeah, we're up 40. Cam goes up between the legs, lob off the backboard. Payne catches it, reverse dunk.
You know, after the play, everybody was kind of in shock, like our whole team was going crazy.
And it came out of nowhere, everybody was going crazy, even their own student section was jumping up and down, tapping their head.
That was kind of just like the nail in the coffin right there.
Clock runs out, we get the dub.
Hey, win's a win. We'll clean some stuff up tomorrow. Wasn't pretty, but enjoy it. I mean, fun times, man. Men's high school basketball, I ain't getting much better than this.
Me and my little bro, we're blowing up, winning games. We're just ready to get onto this big time stretch of the season.
But it's low, it's mad low. It's like 9.7, 9.8. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm dunking today. Yeah, that's very low. Watch it. Hey! You know, we're in between games right now. Lincoln Charter was a fun little test for us. Eli went off last night, but some of our teammates stepped up too. We're really starting to click together as a team. After this game, we just got to really focus on like starting faster and then really just playing energized, stuff like that.
Right now, we're just trying to play our best, enjoy each other's company, and just have fun. You know, this team we're about to play, Dobbins Bennett, everybody's projecting us to win, blow this team out, but we really think it's a trap game.
You know, we're not trying to take a loss this season, so we just got to keep working hard, keep staying focused. You know, we can't lay an egg. Hit it. I like it, Lane. I like it, Lane. You know, if we want to be ranked in the country, we have to beat the teams we're supposed to beat. And you know, it starts tomorrow. We just got to stay focused. We lit, OT. We're heading up to our next game in Tennessee. The mountains up there in the drive are crazy. It's really great views. You know, we're going up to Mountain City, but first we gotta make a little pit stop. Me and I know a sneaker plug up there by App State, and he said he wanted us to stop by and check it out real quick.
Ooh, I should have coached the knee.
You know, he has every pair you can think of. He got Jordans, Yeezys, Dunks, LeBrons, Kyrie's. You know my dad, he's just losing his mind right now.
He can't stop making noises.
Ooh. Oh, talk to me. Ooh, don't give it all white. Oh.
Story behind this kid, his grandpa helped him start a shoe store. You know, I've been getting a lot of follows on the gram recently, and he just wanted us to shout him out. And you know, he said if we did that, he'd give us some free Yeezys. And of course, we heard shoes and free shoes, so we just thought we wanted to go.
I was gonna tell Isaac yesterday, I didn't get to it. If y'all want to, we can play ping pong. If y'all can beat me in ping pong, I'll give you a pair for free.
Is he that good? I never heard of him.
He mentioned like if somebody beats him in ping pong, he'll give us another pair for free. So, I mean, of course we're down for that.
We're playing illegal serves or?
No.
So the rules were playing till 11. Basically, whoever won got a free pair of shoes.
Where's those new pedals?
Uh-oh, bring out, oh no, don't bring out the special paddle now. I know how that goes.
I think he might hustle this kid because my dad, obviously, he wants every pair in this store.
God, dog, what's wrong with these paddles?
You know, he starts off down 4, but like, hopefully he's just messing around because this is like a serious wager right here.
It's on now. Oh, that little. Ah!
Me and my little bro, we're just standing back like in awe of just this is really happening right now.
Who's hustling who? Hey, you like my new shoe?
Yeah, somehow my dad comes back, takes the lead, and we can tell he really wants these shoes.
He won.
Who's undefeated in here? Who's undefeated in here?
And just like that, he just won a free pair of shoes.
Nothing better than free, man.
Hey, we running it back, double or nothing?
So now, this kid didn't want to give away a free pair of shoes. He said double or nothing.
Y'all can go double or nothing. Hey, they said they like their chances.
You know, this kid's crazy. I guess he wants to lose his whole Yeezy collection.
They call me the gambler for a reason.
Here goes my dad again. You know, him and my dad are going at it. And I mean, I think my dad really wanted these shoes.
My dad, he was so determined to win, he just blew the kid out.
And he just ended up beating him pretty bad.
Oh my God.
So now we played a bunch of ping pong, ready just to get these shoes. We got a bunch of Yeezys, 350s. My dad got a few Jordan 1s.
You gotta know when to hold, know when to fold.
After that, you know, he hooked us up, so we had to hook him up a little bit. You know, we took some pictures, posted on Instagram. It was a good little stop, you know, we did our thing in ping pong. Now it's just time to get on the road and get to this game.
OT, man. That's where I'm from, man. We lit here.
We're feeling good. We've won about like 7, 8 games in a row.
We're about to play Dobbins Bennett up in the mountains of Tennessee.
I'm a big dog, real talk, heart cold, yeah, won't thaw.
Feeling good, vibing in the locker room, everybody hanging out, getting ready for the game.
This will be the biggest show of the year for a lot of these folks.
Even when we're in different states, people still come to watch our team. And everywhere we go, we're trying to put on a show.
We're gonna have to make an adjustment somewhere tonight. I don't know where it is. We don't have a scouting report on them, but they'll have a very detailed one on you. That's why I'm telling you, it's kind of a trap game.
It's kind of a trap game because we're in their state, it's their city, their refs, so we really have to play because we could get beat at any time.
But you come out, you rebound, you take good shots, and you run, we're fine.
These games are really just to show who can contribute, who can play on this level.
I'm watching everybody.
Just to help our guys get ready for the bigger games.
Because, you know, next week it gets crazy. You got Donda coming to town. You got Combine.
We got to keep playing at our highest potential. We can't let up.
So, y'all ready?
Yes, sir. Starting out the game, we just dominate them, showing that we're the best team on the court.
23, let's get him in foul trouble.
We get like a pretty good lead because we're all playing good. We're all contributing.
Turn it up, this is exactly what we want. Why are you letting him catch it?
Yeah, he wants perfection.
We got to play defense, we're not playing.
You're cheating yourself, dog. Like, you will not play at a high level if you do not play hard.
Even though the other team went on a little run, we shut that down real quick.
Me and Eli, we're doing our thing.
We're up 22 and it feels like we only have 5. We're still up 22.
Hey, listen up. We've been debating when you're going to have a bad game, and you have a bad half. Don't make it a bad game.
He's still not very satisfied. He expects us to play better.
Y'all got to accept the challenge, dog. But I mean, dog, that kid's, he's killing y'all. It started from the jump. Rebounding, post work. Y'all let him get in us. He was it. He was it.
Even though my dad is super intense and likes to get on to people, we can see he's helping us and helping us get better.
The way we played the last 5 minutes is who we are. We scored, what, 22 points in about 4 minutes. That's who we are. That's what I want to do. It doesn't matter. We're going for 100. I don't care if they run the clock. I don't care if it's second 5, third 5. All right, they can't play with y'all, but now you've given them a little bit of hope. You got to take all of them in the first 2 minutes. Take all the hope.
Hey, finish on 3, 1, 2, 3, finish.
We're putting on a show just like we always do. Even during this game with me and Isaac sitting down, we're still blowing these dudes out.
Another game, another big win. You know, we're just on a roll right now.
We'll keep warning you, because hey, good win, but you're just against Combine or Donda. Y'all gonna be famous.
Start better, bro.
But in the wrong way.
We just got to keep this thing rolling. We got some big games coming up. We just got to keep this thing in force.
Don't let Sunday be a pity party if you didn't play well today. Let Sunday be a time where you learn. Here's the bad thing about your generation. Most of you don't evaluate when you're right in love. Why? Distraction. And I promise you, if you don't learn to take ownership, you're gonna have a horrible marriage. I'm just telling you, this is just life. Learning to take ownership and going, we'll fix it. All right, hey, we're figuring it out. Hey, Katie, good minutes.
Right now, we're just starting to put it all together.
Let me on 3, let me on 3, so 1, 2, 3.
People are starting to notice us.
Trying to take pictures with us, get on the gram, stuff like that.
It's a really good feeling.
We got some big games coming up next, and we're just a force to be reckoned with right now.
Tight, that's good. That's extra thing. Hey, there you go.
About to play a game of baseball, man.
Baseball? We're basketball players. What are we doing?
Me, Lane, and Ryan. So about to get another butt whooping right quick.
So you know, it's always a competition in Moravian. So whatever we do, we're going to compete.
What's the score going to be?
A lot to a little.
We've never lost.
We're getting the dubs this time.
Midget boy.
These insults, man, not going to be tolerated.
Get that weak out of here.
That's pretty impressive. Everything's cool. We all know it's a joke, so it's really fun.
Yeah, we hit bombs.
Catch it. Off the...
And then we hit another one.
Don't jump, that's how you get hurt.
We're a really tight family. We all got a tight bond, so I think that's why we're being really successful on the court.
Got it, execute. What? I don't know what's going on.
Camera's got y'all nervous in the service.
We'll see.
Isaac, he's looking a little mad right now.
Surprisingly, they're beating us pretty bad. We're coming back real quick. We came back.
And Marcus comes off the plate, and he looks like he's about to end it.
It's the last minute. 1 point in the third. Catch it! This man hasn't hit a home run. Every single game we played, he wants to hit a closer.
Eli with the defensive game. Defensive.
Never heard of before.
Mr. Baseball.
Bro, we actually lost, bro. I was actually mad about that.
And he's got to know that you can't beat older brothers at anything. We found out that our rankings just shot up. Last week we weren't ranked. This week we're ranked number 18 in the country.
I think we deserve it.
But honestly, I think we should be ranked higher.
Only 18? It don't matter. We'll show them though.
Got the point. We got a huge game against Combine Academy.
On paper, they're 30 points better than you.
They're #1 in the state and then #10 in the country. They're really talented. They got Jaden Epps, Illinois commit, Patrick Wessler, 7-footer. He's going to Virginia Tech.
But that's why you don't play the game on paper. You make this thing run, because Pat can't run the whole game. I don't think Epps can either, and I think the little guards will throw it all over the court.
AJ Smith, high major guard.
Whenever he's in the game, we'll leave and just take a charge on him, because he's going to jump the pass either way.
They're just really talented, really loaded.
If you lose, you were supposed to. We're literally playing with house money. You're playing with house. You're not supposed to. Look, I mean, look at us. We're the bad news bears.
Oh! We're not the biggest, strongest, most athletic.
Like, look at me versus Jeff. I mean, I look like, what's the dude from Mall Cop? I'm Paul Bart. But I'm betting on you to win.
Getting prepared for a game like this, you just got to stay locked in.
So does everybody know their role tonight? Yes, sir. So 2 turnovers matter. You just got to do what you do. They're going to try to hold you to about 10 or 12 shots, but we're going to at least get you 15 shots. Justin, you don't foul, you want 15 or 12. Do what you do. We're going to get you 6 shots. You hit 2, we're good. Jack, 12-3. You hit 6 or 7. Pretty simple game plan, right?
We do what we're supposed to do. We should win.
And I want you to think about, who are you playing for? Who's that person outside of yourself you're playing for? Who is it for you, Justin?
Parents.
Mom and Dad? Why?
Time and effort they spend into.
Yeah.
Raven Preps is really about giving kids that don't get the experience, the exposure, really getting them all that for the next level.
Who are you playing for? Grandparents, why is that?
I know they believe in me.
Yeah.
We don't have the most resources like IMG and Montverde, but it just shows how good of a program my dad has and been able to run for the past few years.
So remember that when someone you love is the motivation, you can do way more than you can if it's just you.
You know, our winning up to this point is really just a testament of like my dad, our whole coaching staff, and all the hard work we put in.
What motivates us to play hard is we're so invested in the game. Like all the hours.
I really think we're different because most teams, there's always some drama going on. Our team, we all love each other. We're all a big family and there's no drama, there's no nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Today is the day of the biggest game of our season.
This is a game that's really going to put us on the map if we win.
My mindset before every game is come in and kill.
We are all pretty loose.
Eli! Did you bring the speaker?
Because like they're very beatable at the time, and our game plan was really good.
And be ready for whatever we call, because it'll be a little bit of a chess match.
Combine, I think they were a little nervous a little bit because we're just a hard team to beat.
They're a really good program, so we really need to come out and show what we can do against them.
Hey, listen real quick. On the way down here, I always try to listen. You know, I was telling the boys, I don't know if God cares who wins, but if he does, I want him to have our back. And somebody goes, well, how do you know if it's God speaking to you? Well, if it's positive, it's probably God. If it's analytical, it's probably you. And if it's condemning, it's probably the devil. That's the easy country boy way of learning how to hear from God. But the word I kept, I've been saying it all day, is house money. House money. And then all of a sudden I had this picture. And it's a true story. My mom got pregnant with me at 16. They told her to have an abortion and kill me. And she decided to have me. Well, she couldn't take care of her. She can't take care of her kid. At 1 year old, you know what I was playing with? Anything good that happened in my life, you know what I was playing with? House money. House money. I ain't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to either be aborted, in prison, or dead. But for the grace of God that He directed my path. And you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't tall enough, you ain't fast enough, nobody believed in you, but we're here. We're here and we're spending house money. So we can take more risks. We can play with more moxie. You ain't got nothing to lose. Nothing. Play like it. Think about the thousands of hours you shot on your own and people said you're wasting your time. You ain't wasting your time. Those thousands of hours are for this hour. It's for this time. And you knew it. There was something inside of you that said, I'm going to have my moment. It's now. And you barely made the JV team, and then they put you on the B team, and they cut you from Garner Road, and they say you're crazy for going to prep school, and you're too short, you need to go NAIA, and you're all height, and you're too young, and you're this, and you're that, and blah, 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 blah. House money. You're playing with house money. You're playing with house money. It don't matter who bets on us. We bet on ourselves. All right?
Yes, sir.
House money on 3. 1, 2, 3. House money.
Yes, sir.
Game starts, house money, let's go.
I hit the first shot of the game, I'm fired out, I'm ready to go. I think I'm about to go off. Whatever we've been doing in the past couple weeks has been working because our teammates are stepping up and knocking down shots. We jump out to an early lead, but these guys are right behind us, and we know this is about to be a battle.
They're big, they're intimidating, they're not gonna quit. They're ranked #1 in the state for a reason. You know, our teammates are doing their thing as well. Jackson Holt, he hit like 3 threes to start the game.
This team's ranked #1, they're not trying to lose their ranking. The story of the first quarter, we just did what we were supposed to do. We hit them in the mouth first, talking our trash.
We know going into the second quarter, this team, they're not gonna quit.
They're gonna play hard, they're gonna get theirs, but we know we gotta keep this game ahead.
Hey, it's big boy ball!
My dad, he can get intense.
Big boy ball!
Their coach is pretty energetic too.
No, we good. We good. Let them talk. We're gonna talk too, man. Don't get mad at us. We talking.
That's my guy though.
We're fine. It's not the ball. Hey, you gotta calm down. Do what you do.
Yeah, they were keen on me in the first half, but the story of the first half was my teammates. Drew in 2 defenders, dropped it down to Justin. Justin dunked all over the 7-footer.
They keep it close. It's getting intense right now.
Let's go Phoenix Banger right here.
Hey,
Phoenix Banger. Hey, house money on 3. 1, 2, 3. House money.
Oh, he got 2 hands on him.
Yeah, he's 7 foot. First half comes to an end. We're showing that we can bang with these dudes.
Eli's got 3 fouls and probably, what, you got 4 top points? And we're up 2.
My dad's really putting emphasis on rebound and turnovers, the little things.
You got to rebound, you got to rebound. Everybody's got to rebound. Like literally, if we don't give them those extra offensive rebounds, we're up to the team.
Keep playing hard, keep talking, and just not lose focus.
House money on 3. 1, 2, 3. House money.
And that's how we're gonna win.
We're getting what we want breaking it down. We're gonna hit shots second half.
Going into the second half, it's really just keep doing what we've been doing.
Let's do this. Let's go Richmond down right off the bat. Try to get Jackson first.
My teammates continue to keep knocking down shots.
What do y'all want to run here? Regular Phoenix?
He's asking us what we want to run. It really shows like he really trusts us.
Pat Smothers is just dragging.
Coach, he's big, he's long. When you stop and look back, that one's big. It's hard to make.
You want to go flat one with it?
He trusts us because we're on the floor and we can see when we need to run.
Let's do that. No, let's go finish this goes. But you got to run. If you'll run to the rim, it's ball game.
We keep getting like a 7-8 point lead, but then they keep fighting back.
No, y'all, I need you here.
Our practices are really intense. So whenever we're in a game that's intense, there's not really that much pressure. It's really just keep doing what we've been doing.
Come on, Chuck, finish the game off.
They realize how good we are and they're just trying to step it up.
Just keep attacking the rim, keep driving, and we should be good. Third quarter ends, we're still up by 6.
We got it right where we want it.
Their big man has 4 fouls, so we just got to attack the rim.
And whoever Westler's guarding, when you get that roll, you can't do what you do. You got to jump stop, put his ass in the rim.
That's really big because they have no rim protector.
Ryan hits a 3, go up 11, and we just need to hold this lead.
Offensive foul on number 15, Eli Ellis, that's his 5th.
Can't believe I just fouled out. If we lose, it's on me.
Up 12, let's just finish this game. Towards the end of the game, they started getting a little mad, getting a little petty. They really thought they were just gonna walk in here and win. They were mad that we came up and upset them.
That little bro won't back down from anyone. They kind of just folded, and we got the dub.
We run the town, run the street them too. Let's look if we come through.
Clock runs down, and we just got the biggest win of the season, so we're hyped right now.
Let's go, we number 1.
Rise to the top, we live in the dream.
Now we're number 1 in the state. That's crazy.
Make way for the king, bigger than bad, came for the win. The MVP, still at the games begin. Never been so courageous. Give me the mic and I'm dangerous.
Who said they couldn't do it? Who said we couldn't do it, John?
Me and my squad in the background, we never back down.
We prove you don't have to be the tallest, the most athletic, the strongest. If you run a system and you do what you do, you can beat anybody.
You can't be my team. Rise to the top, we live in the dream.
Not everybody played great, but we played great. Yes, sir. It's not about I, it's about we. I told you this is your moment.
It really isn't just the Ellis Brothers.
We run the town, run the street them too.
Their house money, Hey, and we're the standard.
Run the street them too. Let's talk you free, come through. All in the man, them ready for war. You can never touch my crew.
The team house is where all the guys stay. A place where we just hang out, chill, just spend time together.
This dude's really on the TV screen,
Bro, why not? Just, you know, messing around, goofing off.
When are you gonna take those pajama pants off?
Bro, these pajama pants are comfortable.
Bro, you practicing those.
I know, I'll shower later.
How many times have you said that? I'm gonna shower later.
Full of sweaty, nasty basketball players.
How many showers do you take?
Me? 4 every day.
How many showers do you take?
Me? 4 every day. 4 every day.
He's talking about taking 4 showers in a day, and I know that's cap.
I live with him. He takes like 1 every 2 days.
1 every 2 days?
God, you nasty.
Oh yeah, I don't take 4 showers a day. I take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Our guys, they can get a little goofy sometimes, but you know, it's really fun just to get off the court, you know, just have fun with your teammates.
Next day, we head to Outer Banks, 6-hour car ride. We're gonna play 2 games and hopefully just keep this thing rolling.
Too bad it's too cold for the beach because I'd be out there tomorrow.
I hate the beach.
Oh really?
I hate the beach. We play Word of God. They're number 5 in the state. One of the biggest matchups we'll have all year.
But first, we can't look past Greenfield.
It's a trap game, so you gotta be ready to play.
You can't sleep on any team, we just gotta treat it like another game. Do what we do, play hard, and we should blow them out.
Now I'm out for blood.
You exposed them. You made them quit the first 3 minutes. I'm telling you, you can make Word of God quit. They're very, very fragile.
Yeah, I'm out for blood.
Even though we're up 20, we still have to tighten things up for tomorrow.
If you can play well up 23, we make Word of God by 20.
So we just got to stay locked in and finish this game.
It's gonna be a knockout.
Second half, I caught on fire. I wasn't really missing.
We believe we're the best team like tonight, and we look like it.
If we play like that, we should beat Word of God tomorrow.
Right now, pull up to the game, just on the low, trying to scout Word of God, just see what we have to do for the next day.
It's gonna be a good game. Even though they're 5, they're by far the most talented team in the state. Really one of the most talented teams in the country.
Oh! If you don't like that, you don't like high school basketball.
Freddie DeLeon, he's their ball handler, he's their scorer. Really good, very shifty, can get them into their offense.
They have a lot of big men, 2 of the best bigs in the state.
Brandon Garner, stupid athletic. Dunks everything.
Locking number 1 up tomorrow. All I gotta do is push his ass out the paint.
And don't jump late. Mikey Grant, pretty skilled, super athletic, dunks everything, rebounds.
Just looking at these dudes, they look like grown men.
Our new teammate Amari, he's really one of the big pieces we need for this next game.
He's another big, another body to help us bang down there.
As we're watching them play, we're feeling good about our matchup tomorrow. I'm gonna sit in that corner right here and pump fake and then shoot it. We just knocked off the #1 team in the state after beating Combine. We've come so far in such a little time. We still have to prove a lot for tomorrow.
Tonight's the night, one of the biggest matchups of the season.
Act like you've been here before. You have. That's why we play the toughest schedule of anybody in the state, so that these moments aren't new.
We're #1 in the state, and you know Word of God's looking to knock us off.
You can take them out of the game in the first 2 minutes. The main thing is the first block out, the first shot that goes up, you're gonna have to hit them hard. You gotta hit them. You gotta hit them.
They look like D1, dude.
The game's gonna be physical around the rim.
In the old days, they'd say toe to toe or foot in the tire.
When you're in a tire, put 1 foot in, the other person put 1 foot in, and you gotta fight.
You better have good base, you better have some damn composure.
You can't take your foot out, you just gotta stay in there.
My man been in the tire, he turned that over in the tire. Hey, get the ball. But we ain't turning it over in the tire. Hey, you like my son, brother?
We're one of the most hard-working teams, one of the most hard-nosed teams.
You were born in the tire.
Yeah!
We're really not supposed to be here making this much noise.
You've been born with this. You've been born with this.
You know, we work hard enough, so we are.
This is a game that you make the difference, but you gotta believe that. No mistakes, go hit somebody.
Just can't back down. You know, we're hyped, and we just gotta go out there and ball out.
Hey, solid on 3 because we solid. 1, 2, 3, solid!
First play of the game, we realized it's just gonna be one of those games, we gotta stay ready. We just gotta hit him in the mouth. Playing really good, jump out to an early lead.
It was all us, but they're just not gonna roll over like that.
Second quarter starts, they start to come back quick.
Y'all gotta step up, you ain't got no fouls. Step up and wall up. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, we just had this lead, like, what's going on?
Right now, it's just a dogfight.
Everybody's watching, we're just trying to put on a show.
We gotta box out.
They started out-rebounding us. They were just bullying us down low.
They came back in this game, but we're answering right back.
Catch what I do practice, turn around and do it. You got me trailing, him trailing, and Jackson trailing. That's a win for us. Come on, you playing great, come on.
Second quarter, we kind of let off the gas, and we just got to keep fighting because they're going to play hard.
We're knocking out trouble. If you don't get pushed under the goal, we're up 15. They got rebounded you by 7. They got 11 turnovers, you've got 5. The tail is rebounding. Or trying to out-jump them. You got to go find them and hit them. They're just bullying you down there. And as the game goes on, they're going to let it get looser and looser.
We're good, bro. They played the best second half all year. We're up to a time. 1, 2, 3, bro.
When?
Third quarter starts and we're scoring, but they're really just doing their thing down low. We just got to match their aggression with our bigs, but it's tough.
They gotta seal you off. You gotta fight.
Come on, guys, come on.
Rebound.
Come on, guys.
Find him out.
Game's so close, but we can't let them pull away and just run out and win it.
Listen, you got to hit people, dog. That's all it is. They punch you out. I mean, we have them. They punch you out. You got to hit shots here. All right?
Come on, guys, let's go.
Come on, finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We can't take this first L this season. Before you even know it, they took a solid lead.
And I knew I had to do something to get us back in this game. After every play, I always get really hyped. Really think we're about to make this comeback. Next play, Isaac has a 3. They throw it down the court.
Freddie went up with his right hand and just dunked all over him.
And I just try to tell him that it's okay, that stuff happens, but we still gotta finish the game. I was back with a 3, called timeout, and everybody just started chanting my name.
That's wild.
Defensively, let's be really aggressive, try to make this happen.
Last few minutes of the game, they got a 4-point lead. This is our last chance.
And now undefeated run, it's over. This loss, it stings a little bit. We thought we had it in the first half, but ended up taking it out.
There's no really silver lining. We just gotta live with it.
As a team, really, we just didn't play as hard as we could. We just let them bully us.
Listen to me. As I told you, players win games, coaches lose games. I lost that game for y'all. I lost that game for y'all. Because I haven't held you accountable, and I haven't held you accountable, and I haven't held you accountable. That's the bottom line. I lost the game. But guess what? I'll hold you accountable now.
My dad, he does a lot of stuff for us, getting kids offers, spending his time, so it really hurts not getting the win for him.
I've been doing this for years. I've never been punked out like that. Not one time in my life. Because that's not me. But you know what? I've become soft. So we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Can you say something, Coach?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's been here for 2 days and gets more than all y'all combined. Look at him, bro. God damn, man. He's been here for 2 days, man. And gets more than all y'all combined.
Everybody was really emotional just because all the time and all the stuff we had put into this game.
We'll look back at tonight, and tonight will be the defining moment of our season. Listen, I ain't mad at you. I love every single one of you. If I didn't love you, you know what I'd walk in here and do? Go eat and get drunk, you know. But I love you. We're gonna fix it.
We had the potential to be one of the best teams in the country. Just watch and wait and see.
Hey, stay together. Let's break the apart. We're fine.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get in, right? We good. Stand on 3. 1, 2, 3, bam.
It's that point of the year again, the John Wall Holiday Invitational, one of the biggest tournaments in North Carolina and even the country. A lot of bragging rights, a lot of scouts, college coaches, everything.
In our last game, we played Word of God, and we lost a heartbreaker to them. Me and the team, even though we took our first L recently, this tournament's just a really big chance for me and my brother to show that our team is really legit.
No one in that gym doubts you tonight, so you better not doubt you. Like, it's gonna be a show.
You know, our next game we play Columbus with the Boozer twins. They're right now undefeated. They want this game as bad as we do.
For Eli, it's gonna be like the battle of the best freshmen in the country. We're just trying to show that we're the better brother duo.
When you walk by that mirror, tell yourself, I'm a bad
Me and my brother, we mean business. And you know, it's just time to go to work.
You know, the game pops off. I come off the screen, throw a lob to Justin, 2-hand dunk. The game plan is basically just to take the ball out of the Boozer twins' hands and just make the other kids on the team score.
But that's easier said than done. They pretty much can really do it all. Like, they can shoot, they can pass, they can rebound. Right now, we're kind of getting bullied. You know, Cameron, he's blocking shots. They're all really getting rebounds over us. Our coaches are starting to get a little mad.
And my dad, he's telling everybody that they're playing scared.
Now we know how they're going to attack us. Now we just got to start playing how we play. And just like that, Ham comes in and hits 2 threes in a row for us.
You know, Isaac comes in, gets a nice rebound, dishes out, and Ryan hits a 3.
Myar, he gets a nice dunk, and he gets a nice block. You know, give him a little taste of their own medicine. And I think we're starting to figure these dudes out a little bit.
One shot! One shot! One shot! Hit one shot!
Layup. Good pass.
Closing out the first half, me and Eli, we really didn't score that much.
You know, closing out the half, we're still winning, but I just got to do something.
Hey, but if you'd have told me with 2 minutes left that Eli's got 0 and Jackson's got 0 and we're winning, unbelievable. Phenomenal job, guys, picking up Ryan, Ham, Myar, Justin, picking up the slack for our, our 2 leading scorers.
We've been battle tested this year, and our other guys proved that, like, if we're having a bad game, they can step up.
And let's touch the paint 30 times the second half. We touch the paint, you're gonna shoot 23. All right, let's go. Hey, just be yourself.
The game plan was just to hold them out of the paint and hit 3s. And coming out of half, we turned up a little bit.
They don't have a lot of firepower outside of the Boozer. Are they twins or brothers? I'm pretty sure they're twins, but it doesn't make much sense. It is what it is.
You know, we're up right now. The team's doing good, but me and Isaac just can't get going.
You know, we're just gonna let our teammates, do their thing. We're already up 20, so just let them keep showing out.
Oh, off the backboard. Good.
Obviously, like, we're playing on a big stage, so you want to play good every night. But, as long as we win, it really doesn't matter how I play.
I was a little disappointed in myself. I didn't play that well in front of a big crowd, but you just got to keep going, keep moving on, and leave it in the past.
Arabians who advance to tomorrow's semifinal against the Southern California Academy.
Huge win in our first game against a great team.
Family.
You know, it's the day after our win against Columbus. We find out we're playing SoCal. Me and Isaac, we just know we just got to bounce back and perform just to be able to show people that we're still the Ellis Brothers.
You got a downhill drive right here. You got 3 right there. You got another 3 right there.
Against the Boozers last night, my dad knows that we didn't play well. You know, some of these teams that we're playing, like, they're going to beat us really bad if we're not all on the same page.
You know, then we put film from SoCal. They can run, jump, they're super athletic, just a really good team.
SoCal, you know, they're one of the most talented teams in the country. They got Dior committed to Oregon, Jackson Kohler committed to Michigan State, and just a ton of other high major players. Dude on the bench that didn't start was going to Ole Miss.
The game is very, very good. It's a winnable game. They're not as good as all their stars. And they're going to be really tired of saying that. It's college sport. They only play 6 guys. When you come in the game, they have to feel you.
And my dad said we just got to play physical and hit them with screens because they don't have that much depth. Really, just impose our will on them.
I mean, do we have anybody that can handle 10 screens like that? Nobody wants to get hit. So that's one advantage we have, is we got guys that will just go in and hit people.
Being honest, they're more athletic. They got a bunch of 5 stars. But really, if we just play our game, play the half-court game, we can win.
Game time. Me and Mama got our pre-game routine right. What you got to say about the game? Locked in. That's all you got to say. Locked in.
We finna hoop today, boy. We finna hoop today, boy. Who we about to play? Tell him who we about to play. Yeah.
All the smoke with you, Dior. All the smoke.
Yes, sir. You heard it here. You heard it here.
I'm gonna show y'all this line at the front door. It's mad deep. I don't know who they're here to watch play. It's probably me, to be honest.
Crowd is sold out, crazy environment.
There's a lot of hype involved. California versus North Carolina.
It's our state. It's our state.
You know, there's a lot on the line because it's only the 2nd time in Raven Prep history that we've been in this tournament.
People are lining up to see a show, and one of these teams are going to give it to them.
You know, we're hyped, just ready to get this going.
You know, game pops off. This place is jumping right now. They hit a 3, but then I come down and hit one back. You know, I'm not playing around this game after what happened last night. You know, I'm even getting up in Dior's face a little bit, trying to throw him off his game.
First sequence of plays, we're trading buckets. It's pretty evenly matched. It looks like it's going to be a dogfight.
There's a lot of nerves involved. Everybody's trying to get the rust off a little bit, just shake off the nerves. You know, we're making some mistakes, but Dior hasn't scored yet, so it's not the end of the world.
This game's really a grind right now. Nobody's really finishing. Everybody's missing shots.
First quarter ends, and both teams just evenly matched right now. Somebody's gonna break this game open, so let's see who it is.
You know, it's back and forth and back and forth. Both teams, you know, just trying to figure each other out.
You know, it's getting intense right now, but both teams want this game really badly.
The game is close, but just like that, SoCal goes on a little run. We fall behind a bit, and we need someone to step up. Luckily, we have Mayar. Mayar hits 2 clutch 3s to bring it back within 5. Then he makes both free throws to close out the half.
You know, me and Isaac haven't really done anything, but we're just waiting to see what my dad has to say.
But here's the real story. Plus minus, Mayar plus 11, Justin negative 17. Hamilton negative 3, Jackson Holt negative 7, Eli negative 3.
You know, at the half, we're just talking about like what we're not doing right. We're not knocking down shots, being really hesitant right now. A lot of people are passing up shots.
It's turnovers, it's rebounds, it's missed block out.
You know, we're just trying to figure out what's going on right now and just come out better in the second half because we got to get this win.
I mean, for you to be down 3, you better make, I mean, that is pure luck.
If we don't make a move soon, they're going to run away with it.
Second half starts, and our guys are playing a lot tougher.
We start getting things moving, but they start hitting down shots too.
We get a few buckets, but they just keep coming back though. They keep scoring, and we're all starting to get really frustrated.
You know, me and Isaac expect to take over this game, but things aren't happening so far. You know, right now my shots just aren't falling.
We're down 9. You know, we just got to make a comeback fast.
You know, heading to this 4th is do or die.
We're still trading buckets, but then Ryan Roberts, he hits 2 threes in a row. Ryan, he's heating up. After another 3, we're down by 3. The intensity's just off the charts right now. We're tied up, and I mean, this game is crazy right now.
It's a big game, real intense, big crowd there. I just feel like something's gonna happen. But right away, they hit another shot. I throw it down to Justin, and he gets a big dunk. You know, we're not going down that easy. The game's coming down to a wire, 1-point game with 2 minutes left.
After both teams shoot free throws, we find ourselves down 3 with 30 seconds left. Eli, he gets a really clutch and 1, but then Dior draws a foul on him.
Turn it off, right! No!
I had a steal, clean take, and then the ref calls a foul.
You know, we're down 3 with like under 20 seconds left to go in the game. Eli misses a shot, gets his own rebound, but then a kid on their team gets hurt. You can't stop the game for an injury. The only way you can stop the game is if they have possession of the ball. As he blew the whistle, Eli threw it to Ryan, and Ryan had a wide open shot.
Ryan already hit 5 threes, so like that one's definitely going in. You know, it's getting heated in here, and everybody's just really mad. So last play of the game, had a really tough shot, had a defender on me, shot it, missed, and then Dior had a fast break layup. You know, then that's the game right there.
All of a sudden, you know, we were walking towards our bench, and then some of the SoCal players, they're waving at us and talking trash. And that's when it all really happened.
Punches being thrown, people cursing, people yelling, pushing each other. It was intense. You know, we get into the locker room, you have Isaac crying. Everybody was just super mad, upset about the loss and then the fight.
So sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So if we learn from it, not a loss. But if we don't, we lost twice.
Where we go from here? I mean, the only way we can go is up. Just bounce back from the loss, you know, learn what we need to learn. This will be a defining moment in our season, man.
Stuff like this can really break you apart. Don't let that happen. Let it bring you together. Let it hurt tonight. We'll fix it. We're ready to go tomorrow.
Bro, yo, he is not that good. He is not that good. I've never seen him play this good. He is not that good. He is not that good. I don't know what the...
Just go to sleep, man. Just go to bed.
Bro, guess what?
What?
Overtime Larry just messaged me. He said he wants us to bring our Moravian team up there to Atlanta and play one of the OT teams.
No way, you're lying, bro.
Look at it.
Eli, Isaac, Moravian Prep, it's your guy Overtime Larry. I just want to let y'all know I've been watching y'all ball out this year and would love to invite y'all to the OT arena to play against Team Overtime on MLK Day. We need y'all to bring the energy though, alright? Let's get it.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild. OT, they're a professional team. They got NBA facilities, great coaches, great staff.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't shake your head if you don't understand what I'm saying.
Team we're playing, you gotta watch out for Jay Gort.
Oh my God! Beautiful move! I do this, man!
Josh Smith. Another bouncy dude.
John Montero, he's gonna be a first-round pick.
John Montero finishes with 33 points. 33? When I tell you.
Gotta look out for Barlow. He'll get drafted to the NBA.
Oh, I'm bad.
They just got a bunch of athletic bigs who like to run the rim, dunk, and score.
If we don't play well, it could get ugly quick.
This is a high stakes game. A lot of people are gonna be there, a lot of big names. We just gotta come in and prove ourselves.
Right now we're in Florence, South Carolina. We're about to head over to Atlanta. We're on the way to overtime, but we had to make a little stop at Rocky Mount.
Having way too much fun.
Played the team, we beat them by like 40.
Getting better. Feels so good. Makes me want.
We beat the state record for threes in the game.
Never ever wanna stop.
We had a total of 31 threes.
This is way too much fun.
Jackson, how many threes you have?
I think I had 9.
Hey, boy, you tough.
And now we're heading over to Atlanta right now.
It's only just begun. This is way too much fun.
Isaac Ellis, cutting out. What's up, guys? Isaac Ellis back at it again. Another YouTube video, man.
Isaac thinks he's a vlogger now or something, like Jake Paul.
Just chilling on the way to Atlanta.
I don't know who he is.
I mean, really, I'm just a pro at this. Let's give a little car tour.
He just kept putting the GoPro like this in my face the whole time.
He's just being a hater for real. Obviously, I'm the funny brother.
So annoying.
It was about 4 hours, you know, we got some time to kill. I need a Hong Kong. Yes, sir. Yeah. We're closing into Atlanta. The weather's getting rough. Oh yeah, it's sticking. They might have to shut these roads down.
Mom, there's water coming from the ceiling.
Shut up.
Oh no.
That was not good.
Probably the sun. Oh, we. How do you close it?
I'll figure that out.
You know, let's get down there to Atlanta before we freeze to death. Finally, we pull up into Atlanta. There's a sea. Let's get it. Big vibes, man, big vibes. Shout out to the man, OT Luke. Mile Wall, checking in. Hey, Jack Holt. Dang, this joint is nice. This place is legit. Everybody's hyped to stay here. I'm trying to give this thing to Luke, man. I'm not trying to do this anymore. Got some great content, man. This was fire, wasn't it?
Is you ready? Is you ready? Cause we ready. Cause we ready. It get heavy. It get heavy. Cause we're ready. We're ready.
The morning of our big game, we pull up to OT.
We ready. Cause we ready. It get heavy. It get heavy. We were ready. We were ready.
These courts and facilities, they're just next level.
Cause we ready. It get heavy. It get heavy. Cause we're ready. We're ready.
This is awesome.
OT had us do a bunch of media, a bunch of TikToks, just a bunch of content ideas.
We come for all the smoke.
They take us to the court, we look around, this place is just official.
On this pro court, the three-point line is a pro three-point line, so it's gonna be different.
It's really far back. It feels like you're shooting a half-court shot. We're a shooting team, so we're trying to get used to that. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking, but once we get out there and get settled in, it'll be all right.
Are they probably taller? Yeah. More athletic? Yeah. But guess what? That doesn't matter. Everybody we played has been.
Just found out John Montero isn't playing tonight, but that doesn't change anything. We still have to play a perfect game to beat these guys.
Why would we come this far to not win this game? Why would all this fall in place for us not to play with? That makes sense.
We really proved ourselves against high school players, but now we just got to go on another level against these pros.
It's really just house money and just play basketball.
Way to start things off! Oh my goodness.
On that first possession, we really could tell we're going to have to watch the lobs. We're trying to get used to this NBA court, the NBA three-point line. Right now, we're really just throwing up bricks.
We were just all collectively couldn't hit anything.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, showtime, showtime.
Here we go.
Josh Smith.
Hey, those right there.
We just keep missing.
Good rebound right there. Dominic Barlow throws it up. Jay Gore. Hey, on what?
And he just keeps scoring.
Oh. Great defense by the Here we go, Duarte.
They're having their way with us right now, and my dad looks like he's about to flip out.
You gotta be ready to shoot. You gotta be ready to shoot. You understand? That's the only way we stay in this game is free.
Oh my goodness. Help defense block. That's a great pass.
Shot though, my boy.
He can shoot it now.
Jackson Holt makes it a one-possession game.
Now, I mean, he's busting our ass now.
Jackson Holt again. Jackson Holt's getting hot.
Do we know he can shoot or not?
Thankfully, our boy Jackson Holt started knocking down some shots and keeping it close.
That's a nice shot right there.
Watch the flare. That flare, he's little. Get up there.
Oh my.
Hey, good bro. You still little, bro.
Down 3, hell of a comeback, hell of a comeback. It's wide open. Y'all just gotta be confident shooting.
Would have tied up the game.
We kind of got back in it, but me and my brother scoreless in this first half.
Oh, I like that QB vision.
Hey.
I mean, this is just not how we playing.
Oh my goodness. Nah, that was a job I doing.
100%.
It's close to the half, but my dad's like a ticking time bomb right now.
Just without you and Jack, I mean, this is embarrassing. This would be the worst loss in Moravian history.
Everybody's just waiting for the explosion.
What are you scared of? Rebound, block shots. You already failed. So now there's nothing to be scared of.
I barely remember anything that happened. I remember him yelling at me, but I can't remember what he said.
So the worst that could happen is happen. So it's a fresh start.
So when you touch the paint and kick it, let it go. Shoot.
That's all you nervous on? Are you good? Who's due for a big half? All right, let's go.
Third quarter, even more downhill.
Here we go!
You think you have an open shot, and then when you go to shoot it, they're like right there. This train's going off the rails, and these guys just keep scoring and showing why they're pros.
Let's go! That's all right, you just watch over here.
Here we go, two-door. Cash!
We're down 15 at this point, and we're just trying to stop the bleeding. We got to redeem ourselves and make this a game like starting right now.
This is
Please hit that.
Yes,
sir. Eli Ellis.
I had to make one shot just to see something go in.
Oh my lord.
Dudes are just flying around, dunking, looking like acrobats.
Oh my God!
They were really just scoring it well.
Two-door with the one-hand pass, and oh my God!
We were trying to press, and they were just throwing it over to the 7-footer in the middle. He would make one more pass, and it was a 2-on-1.
Hey!
That was bad. We just can't go out like this in front of all these people. Boom, I hit my first 3.
We gotta go now, we gotta go. Ball's loose, we gotta get it. Jump on, don't wait on this.
Bro, just give me the ball, man.
Inbound play.
Better let it fly.
Here we go. He hit earlier. Show me something.
Out down the second 3, I'm starting to feel it.
Trap defense might actually work. Charge.
Things are starting to swing our way.
Can Moravian make the comeback happen?
We trade some fouls, they're up 7.
It's not over!
Drew hits a clutch 3, 4-point game. Really, all we can do at this point is foul, so then they go up 6.
Oh my God! Goodness! Oh my God!
The game is not over!
And then 3-point game, we're like, we really gonna come back to this? Like, this is crazy.
Let's try to get one.
Just try to get a push.
Hey, go for the ball. Hey, go for the ball. Hey, go for the ball. Give me
I told Bench, I'm gonna get a charge right here.
Door on the inbound. Oh, foul! Oh my God! Wow! He flopped! Are you kidding me? That is the greatest flop in basketball history!
And then we get free throws and the ball.
He pulled my arm. He pulled my arm.
So now I go to the line, make the first one, and then somehow rolls out and just miss the second one. We had one more shot.
You know, we're thinking like, we really might win this now.
We had to draw something up on the fly because we had no timeouts.
We thought the game was over. Moravian made their way back. Here's a chance for the win. 3 seconds left to go.
I tried to get open, couldn't get open, threw it to Drew.
Oh no. 3
Two.
For the game!
For the game!
What's one thing they didn't want to do? What I tell you from the beginning?
Here's a chance for the win. 3 seconds left to go.
I really want to win, be one of the first teams to beat Overtime Elite.
Two.
For the game!
For the game!
You know, it's just really crazy how everything fell into line.
Two.
For the game! For the game!
Team Overtime seals it.
Game over. I'm sick right now.
We gave it a run, we almost came back.
I was just thinking, like, what's my dad gonna say?
He walks in and he was just silent.
You are a man! And when a man calls that manhood out of you, it bothers you. How do we fix it? How many days this week did you start slow? 3. That's the problem. We don't practice hard, so we think we can flip a switch. In my arm, I can't beg you to play hard. You realize I just got rebounded in my arm?
It's really my fault. But if we're being dead honest, I shot every freaking time.
Good thing is, you are the best human beings I've ever coached. All right? I ain't mad at you. Hey, let me tell you if I might have been mad if we'd lost by 15 and went out without a fight. But when I see my little guys fighting, and they close the gap in 3 minutes, I'm like, damn, that was my fault. I should have played the dudes earlier. At least they'd have fought. We'd have just brought the fight to them if they would have won. So we're good.
Hit me on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You know, it's tough just being a young kid in the game. Can he hang? Can he form? Can he compete?
I mean, this is unfair. This would be the worst loss in regular history.
Overrated, and you suck, you're all hype. Once you blow up, people are just waiting to see what's going to happen like every move you do. You know, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations, especially when you get to high school.
You already failed! Why would all this fall in place for us not to play with them? Doesn't make sense.
You know, it can get to you, and it's hard dealing with that at such a young age. Tough times are still in front of me, and it's just something I'm going to get through throughout the rest of the season, the rest of my basketball career. Just playing against all those big-time players in such a big-time environment, it was all around just not a great tournament for us. So when we came out flat against OTE, people probably thought this just couldn't perform, we couldn't play in this level.
Having all the eyes on you is just a lot of pressure sometimes because everybody expects you to perform every game. And you know, it's hard to do that, and it's hard for people to expect that from somebody who's so young. Just having all this exposure at such a fast time in the short months we've blown up, so it's a lot of pressure. Other than that, I just try to block it out and just focus on what I need to work on. Just bounce back after a tough game. We play against another nationally ranked team, AZ Compass, in a few days, and hopefully it's going to be a big game for me. I feel like every team has our number. Now that we're nationally known and maybe even globally, every time when they come to see us, they're coming at us, so they're trying to beat us every time.
Let's go, man. Finna turn up real quick, man. Let's tune in real quick. When I get that pressure, what I do to go against it is try to just tone everything out and then, you know, just play basketball. Right now, I'm pretty much just living it up, you know, having fun. Yes, sir! Let's go, man. I just like that. I told you, I'm the best Fortnite player in the house. Better than that man right there, man. Bro, what if I win the game? This man said, Eli, what's up, bro?
Let's go, bro. Come put me in a 1v1.
All right, bet that. Come on, bro. All right, but not my mic. I can't hear.
I got his bro.
Ain't
bro, let's go, bro. 1v1.
Eli. No, bro. Eli.
No.
I'm doing too much. Should I do too much?
No, just like too much, bro. You're doing way too much.
I won't freaking knock it down. I won't freaking knock it down.
Hey, yeah! I'm doing way too much right now.
Let's keep cameras here, man. You know, me and Isaac, we fight sometimes, but it's all love at the end of the day. Hey, by the way, he sucks at Fortnite. Don't watch him on Twitch. You know, one thing that gets me in a good spirit is just destroying Isaac in a 1v1. Well, give me the ball.
We fight sometimes. But we always have each other's back. Break out of here. The competitive drive just started like as we were kids. I mean, just as brothers, like, we're always going at it. Dang. Always trying to beat each other.
My dad always made it a competition, so.
Literally, everything we do is a competition.
Get that weak out of here! What I say? Solid!
A lot of people say I play like Tyler Hero. He has a lot of swagger. Where I'm hitting a little adversity, I just look and see what he did and see if he was able to push through and know that I can do the same.
Okay. Bro, that's... I bought him my game after JJ read it. Oh, that's a bucket. He's been one of the main players that I watched.
Shoot it. That's what you missed.
Bro, every time I shoot, the wind blows it. The wind blows it. Oh, yeah. That counts.
Game point.
No, we're going 21.
I said 11 before the thing. So
he never said that.
Playing to 11, you gotta jump in the pool. Loser gotta jump in the pool.
All right, bet.
Game point.
Bro,
that's game. Pool, let's go. It's January. It's freezing cold. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. This man about to jump in the pool because he lost to me in a 1v1. That's sad, bro. Bro, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, you just gotta stop playing me, bro. You know what happens. The same outcome every time. Older brothers always win, no matter what. Yeah, good job, boy. That wraps up, guys. Eli Ellis comes out on top, like always. Peace out.
You know, we show up every big game. Arizona Compass, Arizona Navigator, Arizona Ship, Moravian in 5.
We're getting prepped for Arizona Compass, and we all know how hard this is going to be.
You know, we've done pretty well against in-state opponents, but this is a huge game for us.
We were watching film this morning. My dad was trying to get us prepared for what we're about to play against.
So, scouting report, everything we told you this week is true. They run.
They're big, long, strong, athletic.
5 stars. They have 8 top 100s on their team.
I think their smallest player is like 6'3", and that's their point guard.
You know, if we lose this game, these national ranked opponents, they're gonna think we're all hype and, you know, they can poke us out.
They average about 74 points a game, but we're gonna shoot 43s. But everybody's gotta be ready to handle pressure. I really think, I think you're probably the key to the game. So how well you handle the pressure. Because he'll be able to score in the mid-range and from 3, but we'll have to pull him off the ball like they're that physical on the ball. It will be a war. Get your mind ready for a war. The good thing is, we've been in 5 games like this. Be very similar to SoCal, but they just play harder. Be very similar to Combine, but they're a little more talented. The closest thing I can compare it to is OTE. And let's be honest, you play OTE in Charlotte, you beat them.
The OT Elite, we were able to make a comeback. Against AZ Compass, you won't be able to make a comeback.
If we stick to doing what we do best and, you know, fight and stay together, we should win this game.
You know, out here in Charlotte for this big game. Me and Isaac are on a big stage today.
You know, there's a lot of eyes, a lot of media.
There's a lot of cameras everywhere. They're following you around.
It's primetime basketball right here.
You know, this is our home state, our home city, and we just got to show out against this nationally ranked opponent.
Yes, sir. How's the money? You know the vibe.
to go in and beat these guys. We just have to do what we do, make threes, rebound, box out, and just play our game.
Game's about to start, we're walking out on the court, and these dudes are just massive. You know, this could get scary pretty quickly.
You know, a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a soldier dies but one. Think about how many guys quit. Why'd they quit? It was fear. Fear they weren't good enough. Fear they couldn't play on this stage. Think about why you didn't quit. Because you had something inside of you that says, man, I'm built for this. Like, I'm not gonna quit. You got each other's back. We ain't quit. We're here. We just gotta walk out the door and unload the clip on these dudes.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, family.
Moravian Prep versus
We came out swinging, doing what we do best, and just hitting threes.
I subbed in, I threw it to Jackson. They trapped him, he threw it back to me, and I hit a one-dribble pull-up, 3. And we just get off to a great start. At the beginning, they were playing a little sloppy. You know, you could tell they weren't really warmed up that much.
We can't take our foot off the gas either. They're a momentum team, so, you know, a few missed shots or turnovers, and this game could go wrong quickly. You know, their size is just ridiculous, and that's where they're starting to beat us right now. Crowd's getting intense.
Right now, it looks like the tide's starting to change.
The team is just going on a run right now.
They take the lead, and it's just back and forth right now. It's getting intense.
Our team is really stepping up. Myra Wall was really helping in and just getting to the rim and knocking down threes. But they're just coming back and scoring with us.
They're slowly starting to pull away, so we just got to hang in there with them.
First half comes to the end, and they're up by 10, and it's just a struggle right now.
You know, we were all kind of tired, all kind of worn out, beat up a little bit.
Myra has 10, Eli has 7, Isaac has 6. They got 23 of our 24 points. Lane said, hey, you're making yourself known, he's got a shot. I mean, you got probably 4 or 5 rebounds. I mean, these are 5 stars, dude. We almost have to play a perfect half. And so we can't have, I mean, we had 5 turnovers in the first 5 minutes. And we're still right in the game. It was a 1-point game because we were shooting with confidence.
The story of the game is really just, they really did everything. They were getting to the paint, dunking it, knocking down threes, playing defense. They're just playing really smart.
Now it's a new half, it's a new game. We got to be locked in. No more turnovers, no more missed free throws, no more bad rotations, and we're in it. But you're going to fight. You're going to fight the whole game. Hey,
the second half starts, and we know this is going to be really hard. And it's not a good start.
Come on, guys.
As a team right now, we just don't really know what to do.
He didn't have the ball.
My dad looks like he's about to flip.
Mr. Ref, he didn't have the ball.
These refs, even in our hometown, they're not helping us out either.
It's unreal, man. Haven't got 150-50 yet, not one.
I understand that, Coach.
No, you don't understand.
You know, it's getting heated in here.
This is really tough.
They're just clamping us, and we're just turning the ball over.
Let's see how much fight we had throughout our team.
Yes, that time again. Leveling up, doing my thing. Yes, that time again. Defending the title, king of the ring. It's that time again.
Even though we're down, we're still trying to make things happen.
Maybe we can make this a game. Every time we make noise, they just keep pulling back ahead.
We gotta make something happen because nothing's going right now. Dropped a 5-star. But missed a shot, so. I was a little mad at myself. If I would have hit that shot, it would have been a momentum swing.
You're throwing up garbage now.
We can't find any room to shoot, and they're just playing crazy good defense.
And then they ended up putting us away, so.
You guys want to play Division I, that's what it is. I mean, it's very, very physical. It's physical, it's athletes. We can make excuses, but at the end of the day, we just weren't ready.
It's hard to get fully ready for those type of games because when are you going to ever play 10 5-stars in one game?
They're better than TD.
It's kind of hard to get prepared for that, but I feel like we were ready enough.
That's the best high school team Moravian has ever played against. The only team I've ever seen better than them was the Montgomery team with K. Cunningham. If you'd have played a perfect game, you might have beaten them by 2. But they'd have had to play bad. But hell, look at me. Proud of hell of you.
It was a really tough loss, but we were proud of ourselves for still competing.
You too. Hey, Lane, unbelievable. If you don't play tonight, we lose by 35. So my arm, I mean, hell, unbelievable, dog. I don't know if I've seen anybody come as far as you have in 3 months. It's unreal. So we ain't gonna quit. We ain't gonna blame nobody. We'll figure it out.
It's a long season. We got to find a way to improve.
You know, we're nearing the last couple weeks of our season. You know, we're pulling up his style now.
You know, my dad, he just bought this new Cadillac and he thinks he's like coolest person in the world right now.
Eli's new car?
No. Except for Isaac, he's just too short. He couldn't get out of the Cadillac.
Can't do that, man. You know, even though we took a tough L against Arizona Compass last week, you know, we're still the team to beat in the state.
You know, normally after a loss, we're feeling bad and like upset, but right now we're just ready to get into this next game and keep moving forward. Our record, we're 33-3, and we're still ranked #1 in North Carolina.
You know, right now we're feeling good, ready to head into this last stretch of our season.
Randy, I would take a shirt off.
Everybody's got to go touch somebody, but go hit them. If you don't hit somebody, you'll bear crawl. Offensively, as you shoot it, we're going to go all 5 to the glass, make somebody hit you. Point guard.
Our coaches are getting on us for every little thing. You know, our practices are getting tougher.
And they just want to win it as much as we do.
We got 2 people don't block out off a shell drill. Eli and Justin. Bear crawl. Neither one of y'all blocked out.
You know, tomorrow we're starting a 3-day Big Shots tournament.
You know, it's us, Combine, Vertical, Word of God. Some of the best teams in the state are going to be there.
If everybody hits somebody, we'll get the rebound. Here we go.
Most of these teams we've beat already, and they're just trying to get revenge on us in this tournament.
It's going to be hard to do a lot of game planning just because you don't know who you're going to play. I think it's probably going to be, you know, Vertical and then Word of God and then Combine.
You know, at the beginning of the season, we knocked out Vertical in the infamous Mikey game.
You know, the first time we killed Vertical, so this time they're not going to be playing around. They're coming for revenge.
Go, 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 go! The clock is started!
I like the matchups, man. It'll be a great crowd. There'll be over 100 college coaches there this weekend. So for some of you guys wanting offers and waiting on your offers, they're there. They're there for you. And I want Word of God on that rematch. Hey, but do not overlook Vertical. I mean, they beat Burlington. Burlington is not a bad team. Just don't overlook them. Do what we do. All right? Let's go eat.
You know, me and my brother and our team, we kind of feel like, you know, top dogs in the state right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So time to get back in my dad's Cadillac and get out of here. Yeah, going to a little Chinese buffet with the team.
Throw some D's on it. You know, my dad just got this new Cadillac. He's feeling like Johnny Cash or something right now.
How'd I get this car? Big homie moves. Big homie rules.
Except this horn doesn't work, so.
Do I have a horn?
No, I don't think so.
You don't have a horn?
Bam, go!
You know, I got this GoPro again, and you know me, I'm the best at this stuff, man. Get that Isaac Ellis GoPro experience.
Like, why y'all keep giving him the GoPro? I know, I'm gonna take it and hide it.
Oh, shit. Word, bro. I'm about to tear this place inside out.
You know, my daddy always treats us right, always taking us out to eat.
Said if we show up on the court, then he's gonna take care of us off the court. So fire.
You know, our guys, we made it this far just because of how tight we are and how close we are as a family.
Just because how tight our bond is, you know, it's been a special year.
Shorty, he bumped me on the cut and I thought I was about to bust my head.
We're all friends. On most teams, everybody has their separate group of friends. All of us, we all hang out together, we all joke around together, and we're all just family.
You ever had what?
I had to pick your own stick.
Yeah, switch, yeah. I picked a couple of those.
All I seen was this. That broomstick was something. Broomstick?
Yeah. Oh, wait, on camera. Don't incriminate your family.
You know, whenever we play that last game of the season, it's going to be super sad because, you know, we're going to lose all of our boys, all of our brothers. So, you know, we just got to win these upcoming games.
This is our last chance to prove that we're the top dogs in the state, and it starts tomorrow.
You got to leave the tip, man.
Isaac's tipping?
Isaac's tipping.
You know, we're at Big Shots. It's one of the biggest tournaments of the year so far. It's in Rock Hill Sports Center.
It's huge. You got like 10 courts in the whole arena. There's lots of people, lots of kids running around. College scouts sitting on the baseline, so it's a crazy environment.
You know, me and Isaac, we can't wait for this Word of God matchup, so we sneak in on the low. You know, I want to play a good Word of God because last time, took the L, got dunked on. A lot of stuff happened, and they talked a lot of trash afterwards and made a lot of videos on TikTok.
They definitely think that they're better than us just because how bad they beat us the first time. But, you know, of course, this vertical game, it's high stakes as well, so that's what we need to focus on. Hey, look. It is kind of cool having the camera follow you around everywhere.
You can't complain about it, though.
Nah, oh, heck no. You just got to get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's cool, because then you got all these people looking at you and staring at you.
Watch this kid up the camera.
Yeah.
Yo, where'd Luke go? Look, there he is.
But then, you know, there's a few more distractions, you know, people asking us about the show, kids taking pictures and stuff like that. You know, if we want the rematch against Word of God, we got to beat Vertical first. Just got to get locked in for this game one. You know, since we're the best team in the state, they put us on the arena court.
Because it's the rematch against Vertical and everybody wants to see it.
So, like, all eyes are on us.
You know, time to prove we're the best team in the state, so let's go.
For my dog, I'ma ride to the wheels kill. Got his hand on the hammer, so keep it legit. I've been the man with the blueprint. I'm gonna stop till I own every brick. I used to lay out in the line just to feel the world spin on its axis. Now I got the access and the last laugh, got it off of the passion. I keep it 100 on the dash now that we got us some track.
Do not overlook this game. It's gonna take all of us to win 3 games in a row. They will give up. They're not as invested as you. I mean, there's so many college coaches there ready to offer y'all. This is about the time it starts to happen for everybody. When you love something, it is a powerful force. And love is like a superpower, man. And I've never had a team that loves each other like you do.
1, 2, 3, family. And I'ma make sure that we straight. Yeah. Like it's a lot on my mind. And I got an eye on the prize. And I'ma make sure that we straight. I'ma make sure that, hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize. And I'ma make sure that.
You know, my dad said we have a high chance of winning all 3 games just because we love each other so much.
All of us are focused and we all got each other's backs.
But first, you know, we got to take care of business against Vertical.
Try to get our shot and then we'll grind them, all right?
You know, Vertical is still dangerous without Mikey, so we just got to stay locked in.
Taking on Vertical Academy.
I get the first bucket of the game, and then Trey comes down and gets another one. You know, he's trying to prove that he's a leader now, and that he can take over this team without Mikey's. You know, we're trying to get this crowd hype, and you know, Justin throws down 2 really nice dunks.
But Trey, he looks like a man on a mission right now.
You know, right now we're just protecting this lead that we have, and all of our guys are just chipping in. You know, we got a 5-point lead, but they're holding their own even without Mikey.
You know, we can't look past these dudes, and this game is way too close.
Yeah, they came out fired up. We were both hitting shots. It was really just an even out match.
You know, now it's a three-point game, and they don't even have Mikey. It's crazy.
You know, we're just kind of playing sloppy, some air balls, some missed shots, and we're just not playing great right now.
You know, my dad, he expects us to have a big lead right now, so he's not happy.
Go get the ball! Both of you! You two, go get the ball! They're killing us on the offensive glass.
You know, we can't lose this first game. It's way too close right now.
You know, all that talk, and for us to just lose our first game, we can't let that happen.
30 seconds to shoot mid-range.
Three-point game at the end of the half, and my dad's not happy right now.
So in the first half, we're letting them get offensive rebounds, and then we just got to hit more shots and just play our game.
My championship games are going to be 1 or 2 points, though. We can't have you dribble, spin for that mid-range that you have not hit all season. Hey, listen, we've all got a rebound. Y'all kind of relied on him all year to clean up the glass. It's championship time, man. Everybody's got a rebound. All right, so listen, I need you to hit open 3. So once we move, you be ready to shoot that thing. Mayar, do what you've done the last 3 weeks. You got that 3 or you drive it and dunk it. And you got to realize they can't guard you, dude. So if you get going downhill, just keep your pace. We have to paint touch, though. We paint touch, we'll win this game by 15-20. Go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, and my dad was saying just got to keep this pace and just keep my dribble alive and get past them.
You know, maybe we look too far ahead. Like, I don't know what's going on. We should be killing these dudes without Mikey.
We got to take care of them because we're better than this. Coming out of the second half, we're ready to put these dudes away.
You know, they came in here to knock us off, and we're not going to let that happen, and that's when we went on a run.
So I come down, fast break, did a little jump stop, half spin, and finished over defender. You know, I'm feeling it too, and I'm not playing games. I already said I'm gonna win this.
You know, Trey, he's really trying to keep him in it too, but we're gonna shut that down quick.
You know, we're not gonna let a vertical team without Mikey get in our way.
Come in there, Mayar. Come in there.
Mayar! Rebound! Justin! Rebound! Eli, what the?
Oh! That's bad!
They're doing whatever they can to stay in it, but that's not going to slow us down. I hit a 3, and from there on out, we're putting our feet on gas just to knock these dudes off.
Everybody's spreading the ball around, so it's safe to say we're dominating this game.
Damn. 4 minutes left in the game, and I had 9 points and Eli had 15. We wanted to prove that we're way better than we were at the beginning of the season.
You know, they're a good team, but we're just showing right now that we're better.
Clock runs down, and we get the dub.
And that's the ball game, folks. Moravian Prep 79, Vertical Academy 50.
Yeah, you know, Mikey wasn't playing, but it doesn't matter. We did what good teams are supposed to do. You know, we proved in this game that first vertical game wasn't a fluke.
You know, now we get our rematch against Word of God, and that's when it gets real.
You know, they killed us in the last game, and this is where it gets interesting, and we just have to get this dub. But you know, this next game will decide who's the best in the hoop state.
Big dubs today by Moravian Prep.
Play right now.
Word of God, ain't it?
What happened last time?
Last time.
I've been doing this for years. I've never been punked out like that. Not one time in my life.
We got punked out, but it didn't happen this time. It's gonna be a huge test for us. Can we get revenge on these guys?
We handled business against Vertical. Now we gotta beat Word of God to move on to the championship and really prove that we're the best team in the state.
So one of the greatest, you got everybody?
Justin.
Where's he at?
Right this.
Listen, one of the greatest upsets in Olympic history or sports history. Where's Justin? So one of the greatest upsets in 1968, a little small country beat the US and Russia in the Olympics. And it was the year their country got invaded. You see the same thing with Ukraine and Russia right now. And so you gotta find something to play for. When you have that something extra to play for, it gives you that extra bump, all right?
Arabian prep, the word of God, let's get it on.
Right from the jump, team wasn't focused and dudes weren't really all in. Big game like this, we need everybody together, and right now it's not off to a good start.
Will you please help? Come on, dog. We're supposed to smother every screen. You know that on the...
Did you see on the bench during the first half?
No,
He was screaming at Jordan.
You are not here with me, dog.
And I was sitting in the middle of them, so I was getting all the spit.
We need you. We don't win without you. Let's go.
Right now I'm hitting shots and just keeping it close. My dad, he wasn't happy.
It's tough because these dudes are coming even harder than they were the first time. Time to stop messing around. We gotta take these dudes down early. We were playing with more intensity. We're just kind of duking it out. We closed the gap a little bit.
Half ends, we're down 3, and we're just waiting for my dad to explode.
How do you expect to play people 30 points better than you when we can't even get in the damn room? In the damn room! Starter right here. We couldn't have a pregame. You're lucky it ain't a 15-point game. Now, can we please execute what we're supposed to do?
Word of God, they're such a good team. You have to be 100% focused the whole time.
Win. Word of God with the lead, 32-29. Second half, let's get it on.
Second half starts, it looked like we were shot out of a cannon.
My teammates started to step up. My dad kind of just lit a fire in there. Word of God, they're not going to roll over and they're not going to quit, so we just got to keep this lead. And they get right back in it and take it. Jackson, he just raining threes right now. Hitting everything, pro range, volleyball line, he wasn't missing.
We got control of this thing. They're gassing. They're starting to gas right now. All right, let's go.
I had Freddie guard me. He's supposedly the best player in the state. I went to the rim, did a little pivot, and I told him that I'm the best player in the state.
It started off pretty rough, but we ended up putting these dudes away for good. I mean, it was just a beatdown.
We showed this crowd here that we're the best team in the state. It felt great just being able to get revenge on them.
Yes, sir! That was a thing of beauty. That's one of my favorite games I've ever been in.
My dad, he was pissed at first, but I could see in the locker room he was smiling, he was over it.
Man. Hey, listen, that girls will lie to you, boys will lie to you, even people you love will lie to you, but the numbers don't lie to you now.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna win this. Hey, here's what you do to watch this game. It's about to be a slugfest.
We got to finish this tournament tomorrow, championship game. We play the winner of Combine and Liberty Heights.
Write down your takeaways, what you see.
Combine wants revenge against us since we beat them the first time, and then Liberty Heights, they want to show that they're one of the best teams in the state too.
Hey, love you boys. Good job.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3,
win!
The next day, we find ourselves back in the gym in the morning, seeing what we're going to do against Liberty Heights.
We're going to come out. We're going to hit them in the mouth. They're going to hit us in the mouth.
This team, they're all post grads. They're all older than us, and they have a bunch of D1 commits, so we just got to go out there and prove ourselves.
You're going to get knocked down. They're going to get knocked down. But let me tell you why we're going to win the game. Rocky was by far my favorite movies ever. Well, Rocky 5, here's what happened. Rock is knocked down. he starts thinking about memories to try to motivate him to get up and fight. Doesn't work. That's not enough to get him up. Then all of a sudden, his old trainer, Mick, comes in on the background. And Mick's the one that found him. Mick's the first one that believed in him. Mick's the first one that loved him. And Mick goes, "Get up, you bum!" Because Mickey loves you. Rocky gets up and he beats the hell out of him. When we get hit in the mouth, it ain't gonna be memories, it ain't gonna be strategy, it's gonna be the fact that we love each other. And we're playing for something bigger than ourselves and bigger than the damn trophy.
Our team, it's just crazy how much we love each other. It's really like a brotherhood.
There's gonna be a moment when I'm gonna have to remind you that we gotta find that thing that's like a superpower. And it's your love for each other. It's your love for the game. Love is a powerful, powerful thing.
If we're not on the basketball court, we're up there at the house watching movies, hanging out, stuff like that. So, you know, we're really just a huge family.
I can't do it, bro. That's nasty, bro.
Tonight, we're playing for each other. We're gonna play for Lane.
Yes, sir. Our boy Lane had to leave Moravian just to go back home because his mom sadly passed away.
Hey, Lane, we talked about just our love for each other as a team, and we love you, and we're dedicating this to you and your mom tonight. So, hey, when it gets tough and we get knocked down, we just spent 5 minutes talking about how love will get you up to fight again. So tonight, when you watch the game and you see us come out punching in the damn mouth, no, we did that for you. We love you, buddy.
Love you, Brody.
Love y'all. Hey, we'll see you here in a week or so, brother. All right, buddy. Can't wait to have you back, man. Love you.
Love you, bro. Love y'all.
All right, brother.
God, it is sad as frick.
Love on three, love on three. 1, 2, 3,
love. We're back here in Rock Hill for the third time in 3 days.
Why is this a big game?
You know, it's championship. See who's the best team in the hoop state. You know, go prep in 3. Eli dropped the 3rd.
Eli dropped the 3rd. Eli dropped the 3rd.
Now we got one more team left to beat and just claim our spot as the best team in the state.
What's so special about Liberty Heights?
Liberty Heights, you know, they're big, strong, athletic.
They're a team that's been trying to prove themselves for a while. They're an older team, got a lot of seniors, post-grads.
Obviously, they go 10 deep.
Yo, what is this?
He's always asking for camera time, but when we put him on the camera, he just folds.
Ask him, Tim.
Yeah. What? What? What's the question?
Come on, man. You gotta do better than that.
You guys are wild.
I just got a feeling we're gonna come out hot as hell, man. Just feel like it's our moment, man. I ain't had that feeling. I don't know if I've had this feeling all year.
And this is our moment. All the hours we put in. You know, we played so good the past 2 games.
It just feels right. The only way you lose this game is if you're not focused or if you don't believe.
Hey, 1 on 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3,
win!
Come on, Mayor! Come on, man.
That was too easy.
This start is not good.
Where are you?
These guys are just attacking us real fast.
How does he go all the way down the lane?
We weren't expecting this from them. We're hanging in there. Ryan's hitting a couple threes, but they're just getting by our defense really easy.
Carter!
And these refs, they're not helping either.
Oh, that's it. There's no way. There's no way. He just put his shoulder right in his nose.
We can't lose to these dudes. You know, we had such a good win yesterday and the day before. This is just not what we want for the championship.
Listen. Nothing. But at least I can leave him in the game on defense.
Dad's losing it right now.
If you don't play this half, we're done. We're gonna get blown out. I told you that.
This is not what we expected.
I told you, the only way you lose is if you don't believe and you don't focus. You weren't focused and you didn't believe. You need to sit out. Play like you're the best player out there.
First half, I had 0 points. This second half, I had to get my act together, and I just had to do something.
They cannot hold a lead, though. Be ready for us to go press. They literally, they were up 25 on National Christian. They cut it to 4.
We just got to hit them in their mouth and just try to claw back at this lead.
Hey, just for Lane. Come on. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3, win.
Right there, I knew I was about to go off.
We gotta go. And 1!
Just putting the team on my back right now.
Now it's down to 8 and we're starting to play harder, rebounding, and knocking down shots.
They thought they were going to run away with it, but I just can't let that happen. Now I flexed on them. Getting a little heated, and the ref gave him a tech. They ended up getting another tech after that, so I got 4 free throws at the line.
We just came back from a 17-point deficit.
Elijah Jameson comes down and gets an and one. They pull within 1. We just gotta run down this clock and pull off the comeback of the year. I come down, try to throw up a shot, and there was no foul call. 15 seconds left, they try to get last shot.
Mayar, what are you doing?
And they call a foul on Mayar. Like, you can't call that at the end of the game.
They hit both free throws, now they're up 1.
Right here, so we can get a go at the goal. They got a foul. They're gonna foul. They're probably gonna keep one back. Get down here, though. They're gonna call a foul. Hey, win the game. Finish on 3. What did they finish?
We go out there. I see that there's nobody back. And I just take off running, and Ham throws me a dime. There's no call, and game's over.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Come on, bro, come on. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro, that's crazy.
I was like, there's no foul there. Like, I literally just got smacked. I got smacked, and then Justin got smacked, and there was no call. If I would have just jump stop and pump fake, he would have went right by me. But I didn't do that because I thought there's 4 people behind me. I didn't realize there was only 2. I just didn't know.
I mean, kudos to them. They beat us.
That was supposed to be our championship, our national championship.
We hadn't lost since AZ Compass. We were probably smelling ourselves a little bit. But we're not good enough to not be focused, man. We're just not talented. We're not as big as them, as strong as them, as athletic as them. We cannot start slow. We cannot not be focused. We can't not believe.
Can't not show up in the first half and then expect to win in the second half.
And so now we know their weakness. They cannot score against us. Why did I go with my gut on that?
And we played bad, but we should have won the game. So, golly, I wish we would have won that.
Let's get a break.
Let's go,
hey, hit one of your brothers. Tell them you love them. We good. We're good. We're fine. Hit somebody. Tell them you love them. Hit somebody. 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
So it was 1 week after Moravian played OTE and we're back in Atlanta. We got invited to play in the takeover event.
They come out, you know, do a dunk show, king of the court, come out, have fun, compete against each other.
We in here, baby.
The takeover originally started a couple years ago in New York. This year it's held at the OTE arena. We got invited to play in the king of the court versus all their players.
You know, the game against Team Overtime, we didn't play the way we usually do. Tough game. We kept fighting, kept battling, tried to make a big comeback, but ended up not pulling it out. But me and Isaac as individuals still got to put on a show every day.
But now me and my brother, you know, we have like a little chance to redeem ourselves in these king of the court matchups.
We have something to prove to all these celebrities, fans, all these big name people here at OTE. And if we do well, who knows how much respect and recognition we get.
It's like 10 a.m. now, and we have like about 8 hours to the king of the court event.
King of the Court, it's different groups of 7, and it's just a round robin, so it's make it, take it. First 2 people in each group to 3 points, move on to the next round.
You get 6 seconds on the shot clock, unlimited dribbles, and it's the first 2 people in each group to score 3 points.
It's basically like a park run, so there's gonna be no fouls, no nothing. I think it's gonna be a dogfight for sure. My game plan coming in was just try to get some quick buckets. We could get matched up with any of these guys. They're all tall, big, pro guys.
I mean, they're playing at the highest level. They're getting paid to play, so it's gonna be really competitive. I just gotta be crafty. I mean, I'm smaller and I'm a shooter, so I can shoot from a little bit farther back.
39. 52.
They put a tracker in every basketball, so when you shoot, it tracks like the arc of every shot. So like, he shot down and it says 71, so it's 70 degrees. That's the arc of a shot.
53. 48.
You know, I'm obviously the smallest and the youngest dude there. Really all I care about is scoring one time. But you know, who knows how it's gonna go. It could get crazy.
And you know, to practice for the event, my dad suggested that me and Isaac play one-on-one. And I promise he's never beat me in a one-on-one.
The last time we 1v1, he beat me pretty bad, so I gotta get this one. But other than that, we out.
Ain't no way you just shot out the backboard.
You're not gonna shoot it, shoot it.
7-1.
Oh, foul.
No foul. It's clean. Small ball. Small ball. Freak. I'm not shooting for that, bro. No, I'm not shooting for it. Nope. Small ball.
You know, it gets chippy against me and my brother, so it could get chippy against these other guys too.
8-1. 8-1. 8-1. 8-1. 10-1. Bro, you keep talking, but you got 1 point.
Boom! Next point wins. All right, next point wins. Come on, 9-9.
All right, when's the last time you been here?
Oh, yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. When the camera's on, I'm a bucket. You know, he's the older brother, you know, it looks bad on his part if he loses. So I'm the bigger man, I'll let him win, you know. Can y'all edit like us playing one-on-one to just my buckets to make it look like I won? That would be, You know, we wrap it up. There's still a couple hours before the takeover, so, you know, just go back to the hotel, get some rest, hang out.
And after a few hours, we come back to the OT arena and just check out the show court. A lot more lights. They added all the takeover effects, so it's a little bit different, but it's still gonna be fun.
This arena's crazy. I mean, we've already been here once, but like this court is like a pro court. I think it's almost like an NBA court, you know? It's perfect.
You know, OT, they're showing us around, just chopping it up and just making us part of the family.
I'm about to post this.
That's valid. All right, so 1, 2. Oh. You know, they got this big throne set up. Like whoever wins the king of the court, they'll be able to sit on it. It would be unreal if somehow I was able to win it and I could sit up there on the throne in front of everyone. Yo, bro, come check out this chain.
They had a Cuban Link OTE gold chain for the winner of the one-on-one takeover.
And it has the OTE on it? I would wear it all the time. I don't know about all the time. I would wear it for special occasions.
Then they had the OTE jerseys. They were super comfortable.
Legend jerseys, they're awesome. You know, they got different colors and stuff.
That's another big name brand, so it was really cool.
I look sexy in these jerseys.
You know, then Mikey and Trey Parker started rolling up and everybody just trying to get a feel of this new show court.
I mean, there's only 5 people that got invited to this event outside of the OT players, so it's a little bit of pressure, but really crazy to think that you're one of the 5 people that got invited.
Yeah, it's a few hours later, everybody's rolling up, just getting loose and hanging out with each other, getting some shots up before the event.
You know, it's kind of nerve-wracking because I don't know who I'm going to go up against, and I mean, there's a ton of great players. You know, there's a few that you would rather not play against.
Bryce Griggs and all them rolled in, all the OT players.
Really big, really strong, or, you know, 1%ers. They're in top condition.
There's a lot of talent in this event, so I think it's going to be wild. It's going to be a show for real. Ryan Rizuki came up to me, talking to me and Isaac.
He has his own gym, and he's like a personal trainer. You know, he trains a lot of famous people like Mikey, Jada Williams, people like that.
I know. We used to high school 3, so.
It was cool having a lot of people like him, big name guys that recognize us and just wanted to work with us. People know us, people respect us. It's just time for us to put on.
I think we're in a good spot going into this. I'm ready to get this thing going, but first we got to get up there and watch this dunk show. You know, we're all lined up, ready to make an appearance for the dunk show. The crowd, the music, the smoke, you know, it's gonna be a sight to see.
It's a crazy atmosphere. A lot of people pulled up from Atlanta.
You got celebrities here, you know, former athletes, influencers.
We even heard that Cam Newton was going to show up, so this is big time.
There's a lot of people in the dunk show. Mikey, Tremaine Parker, Jay Gort, Jalen Lewis, Asar and Amen Thompson.
All these dudes, they're tall, athletic, can jump out the gym, so it's about to be crazy.
Over the course of 3 rounds, they'll each look to put on the best performance possible. It all starts with round 1, the freestyle. So get ready for the show to go down.
So you know, the dunk show starts, and me and Isaac are just in awe right now.
You know, basketballs are flying at us, East Bays, windmills, 360 windmills, jumping over people, it was wild.
You know, crowd and players were just losing their minds. After every really good dunk, they'd just storm the court. And they're doing replays, and everybody was watching the big screen.
Then they bring in partners for round 2.
Tremaine went into the crowd, he got big jaw, had him center the goal, and jumped over him and dunked it. I thought he was gonna get hurt. He jumped over him. Yeah, so Team Dennis ended up pulling out the dub. Tremaine Parker kind of just put him on their back.
Now after all that, it's time for the main event, the king of the court. You know, we're ready, we just gotta show out for all these people.
It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. Yes. I copped that crib and bought 2 chains and then I hid the rest.
You know, I hope we make a big impact because you have all these people expecting us to perform.
We're backstage in the hallway, you know, just messing around, hanging out, and then they call my name saying I'm gonna get the ball first, you know. First possession of the first takeover at OT Arena. Kind of remind me of like Eminem in the 8 Mile when he was about to go out on stage.
You know, let's do this. Time for me and Isaac to prove that we can hang with these guys.
Sliding it like a wet flow, already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like gecko, everything I do they echo. Big facts, my bank on big man, my drip too wet, that spit can. Yo.
It's gonna be a struggle because like it's a pro 3-point line. It's gonna be a lot of people, it's gonna be real crowded, it's gonna be hard to get space.
You know, we had some issues with the 3-point line last week in our game, so hopefully that doesn't throw us off this time. In my bracket, it's me, Asar Thompson, TJ Clark, Jalen Martin, Jazion, and Bryson. All these guys, you know, they're looking calm and confident. Hopefully I can just match their energy out there too. Time to head out. You know, it's do or die right now. Gotta get at least 1 bucket.
To do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets.
All right, I think
first possession, you know, I get the ball. I'm going against TJ Clark. You know, I get it, I jab set to the left, 1 or 2 dribbles to the right, and then shoot like a little fadeaway.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. I wasn't expecting that to happen against one of the best defenders at OTE.
The second time I had the ball, dude come up to guard me. Right when I got it, I shot a 3 just to catch him off guard. That'd have been huge if I hit that. But you know, I'll take it. I got that first bucket.
So I was just gonna come in, just gonna keep playing hard, just try to play DS on these guys and try to stop them, but yeah, it's not gonna happen.
It was the last possession. You know, Jalen Martin, he had 1 point. You know, I got bodied a little bit. He did a little spin move, and he dunked it. Not on me, but he dunked it. And then dunks are 2, so, you know, that put him into the second round. Jalen and Jay Gort, you know, they both get 3. But overall, I'm just happy I got that first bucket.
You know, Isaac's stepping out of this court in front of all these 7-footers, so it's just crazy seeing him being able to hang with these guys. You know, I'm waiting my turn. Just ready for the scene to start, just ready to show out. My group, it was Bryce Griggs, Emmanuel, Tudor, Abdul from Vertical, and a few other really good players. You know, Isaac has more followers, but I think that might change after tonight. Yeah, first play, I go to the rim, try to get off some contact, there was no foul, and I missed a layup. Next matchup, I'm guarding Bryce, hits a little jab step cross, step back, and makes it. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous. It was the first time my hands were shaking. There's a lot of eyes on me. There's a lot of pressure coming into this. Okay, second matchup, winning against Tudor. Another one of OT's best guards. First play, caught the ball, hit him with a jab step, and hit a 3. After I score, everybody in the crowd started talking to me, and one dude, I had a straight face. He said, "It's okay to smile, little man." And I caught the ball, hit it with another jab step, hit another 3. And just started talking my trash. He was just trying to get me out of my game. I was zoned in, but that kind of helped me focus a little bit more. People kind of shocked that I scored twice in a row. I really just had to end it right here.
I knew he was a smaller guard. I was going to be able to get past him, get to the lane a little bit, so that's what I did. To be honest, that first bracket was a little bit easier for me to get past. Isaac's bracket was a lot harder than mine.
Nobody expected him to win. I was hyped for him. I was going crazy on the sideline.
So after I moved on to the second round, they had one more person to get 3 points. Griggs was basically just killing that whole bracket. So the first group, Jay Lamar and Jay Gort advanced, and then for my group, it was me and Bryce Griggs.
Jay Gort and Jalen Martin, you know, they're going at it. It's getting intense. Both playing really good D against each other. But eventually, Jay Gort just puts them away.
Before we even played them, Griggs was talking about how he didn't know us and didn't know who we are, so I was just ready to show him.
Eli, he has a killer look in his eye.
First play, did the same thing I was doing against the first round. I was just catching it, jab step, and I just hit a quick 3. And he fouled me. Get the ball back. He was just playing real tough D. The rest weren't really calling anything. They were letting us foul each other. Bryce, he's just so shifty, and he's a big guard, real strong. He does a little in and out drives, hits a little step back and drains it. I was really just trying to stay in front of him, make him make tough shots. And then it was a lot of back and forth, just playing real hard. It was taking tough shots, so just back-to-back misses.
These next couple possessions, both of them are going at it.
So you know it's getting intense, so everybody started moving in closer, trying to see, and it just made it less space for us to score. So then I get the ball back after I stop him. The ref gives me the ball. I try to dribble, and he just pushes me out of bounds, and the ref calls a foul. And for no reason, he just smacked the ball in my hands.
You know, my brother, he has a look on his face like he's ready to kill, but so does Bryce Griggs. Hopefully it doesn't get too out of hand and bodies start flying.
Thought he was going to be able to flush to me, but nobody's really been able to do that. So then I got the ball, hit him with a jab step, little hesitation, got to the rim, bumped into him, hit him with a reverse leg. Hit him with the little backpack, and then she told me it was too little. Yeah, I don't think he liked that, but the crowd did.
The crowd was really hyped, you know, they're all kind of shocked because Eli's beating Griggs 2-1.
And I had to get one more bucket, and I tried to get past him, but he was fouling like crazy. And then he was like complaining to the ref saying, give me the ball after he just fouled. And the ref told him no, he had to back up, so he wasn't having it. Reset. So I was like, if you're just gonna keep complaining, and if you're not gonna want the ball, you can just get out the court, then you can just leave. It don't matter to me, I'll win.
And people had to come separate them. I thought a fight was about to happen.
Yeah, so then it started getting really intense, and then all the overtime guys had to separate us, so. So then next play, I hit him with a little step back, almost banked it in, it just rolled out. So, you know, he gets the ball and he hits a lucky backboard 3. It's a wild shot. You know, next play wins, and then the intensity is just going crazy. He did a bunch of little combos, Kobe step, and shot a fadeaway with me in his face. As they say, good defense, better offense, and then the crowd just going crazy.
You know, then everybody storms the court, all jumping up, going crazy, and Eli just walks off the court disappointed. Gave his all. He was tied 2-2 with one of the best players in the country.
Hey, I'll take the L like a champion, just walk off, and know I tried my best. You know, regardless of the outcome, I feel like I did my thing. Bryce, he ends up going to the championship and beating Gortman, but I'll give it to him. Hopefully I'll see him again soon.
Both of us lost, but you know, it is what it is. We're young guys, we're gonna have more chances. And we knew from the beginning it was gonna be tough.
You know, it's over, we battled, but I really think we did gain some respect from OTE.
After the game and stuff, people were coming up, dapping me and y'all up, you know, just saying we did our thing.
Just all of it settled in, just how awesome of an experience this was. As Moravian as a family, it was just a cool experience we had.
There might be a possible OTU rematch against Moravian, and we'll be ready for that for sure.
I expect to just keep this momentum going. I think me and my bro, we showed that we can really bang with these older guys, so it's a good feeling. You know, it's the second last game of our season. We pull up to Charlotte, and it's gonna be crazy.
We're 33-4. We took our most recent loss last week against Liberty Heights, and there are some questionable calls in that game. We're facing off against Hansel's team, Life Christian, and this environment's nuts.
You know, we just gotta take care of business tonight so we can play against nationally ranked Link Academy.
And you know us, you know, locker room, pregame, it's always a vibe.
That was good. I like that one.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get that one.
Yeah. Drink by yourself.
Sponsor us.
That one good?
Oh, yeah, I'm not a professional. My bad, professional team.
With the Emmanuel Hansen kid. I have to see this in person.
Of course, we're wondering like how this dude Emmanuel is playing one arm and he's getting dealing offers. Big inspiration, all these people. There's really no excuses for anybody.
We're just curious, like how good he is and what he can do.
A little readership book. Best out there. Coach Ellis put me on, so read it before every game. Try to get right before the game.
I asked him, I said, you want to do the pregame? He said, no, but I do got a good quote. You judge a man in times of adversity, not in times of comfort. So you find out who a man really is when stuff's coming against him. And so we're coming off a loss, a little adversity. Like I always tell you, we find out who we are. In Mississippi, when I lived in the Delta, anybody know what a boll weevil is?
You know, my dad, he always has these wild analogies.
It's a little bug absolutely killed the cotton crop in all of the South.
I don't know what he'd be talking about half the time.
There was one man in the community that decided, man, I'm not giving up, I'm not quitting. He started farming this thing called a peanut.
So at first we were all like, what is this guy talking about?
Enterprise was one of the most diversified agricultural places in all the world. When you go to Enterprise, Alabama, they have a statue in the middle of town. Who do you think the statue's of? The boll weevil. So what ends up happening is that boll weevil in their life ended up being what led them to their purpose.
But you know, this boll weevil stuff, man, there's some truth to it. I gotta say that one again.
It's not if adversity comes in your life, it's when it comes, but what are you gonna do with it?
Adversity, you know, it's a given. We just gotta be grateful because it makes us better basketball players.
Hey, Fed Line 3, 1, 2, 3, family.
Family.
You know, we took a few L's this season, but we still know we're one of the best teams in the state.
Life Christian, they have some high major players and they really want to beat us.
You know, it's gonna be a sold out crowd. And like we always say, we're gonna put on a show.
Man, this is what it's all about right here. We got a packed house. We got some elite, unique talent in the building today. We already mentioned the headliners, Eli Ellis, the boy wonder from Moravian Prep, taking on Hansel Emmanuel, one of the most unique basketball players you will ever see.
Atmosphere is crazy. You got the DJ at the top.
You got Hoop State Network, and everybody's just trying to see a show. Game plan is really just run the floor. They don't really have that much of a bench. Really just try to get hands to turn the ball over.
He's super athletic, super bouncy. Whenever he goes to the rim, he dunks it most of the time.
Try to take the ball out of number 15, Monteith's hands. He's really the engine to their whole team.
You know, we got to watch out for them because they're a momentum team. So, you know, you can be up 20, they'll score 10 points before you know, and it's a 10-point game.
You know, this is the last chance for us to prove ourselves in the state, so let's get it.
Defend. Let's go. Ellis stepping into that shot right away is a good sign from Raving, even though it didn't fall.
You know, Justin gets the energy started with a nice two-hand putback dunks.
That is what he does.
Then we hit a three, and we're just off to a nice start. You know, and then I hit one, and we're just on fire to start this game. You know, and these dudes, they don't know what they're up against right now.
And it looks like they're going to try to swarm Hansel when he gets the ball.
Hansel, you know, since he only has one arm, like his go-to is like he'll do a little in and out and just try to get on your outside shoulder and try to blow by you.
Yeah, he tries to split defenders. He uses a lot of change of direction, change of speed just to be able to get by you.
His role is just, you know, create for his teammates, just make good plays and stuff like that and get their team going.
I have one arm, it's wild.
Ball movement ridiculous. Shout out overtime, man. We're here.
You know, we're just giving these dudes work right now. I got 3 threes in the first quarter. Yeah, and then one play, I saw a pass go in the air. I was going full speed to try and get it. I hurt my knee. Dude dunks it. Hamilton and Ryan were just looking at me and didn't know what was going on, so I ran over, grabbed the ball. Had 5 seconds left, came down, hit a buzzer beater.
It's a double clutch 3 on the move.
That 3 was pretty tough. Closing out the first quarter, we're winning, but my dad's not happy.
He's just screaming his head off because he just realized we should be beating these dudes pretty bad. It shouldn't be as close as it is, and we just got to keep working. You know, other than my dad yelling, we start off pretty good.
But not so fast.
Now they start scoring, and it's just back and forth, and they're trying to make a little comeback.
I think I'm just rooting for a good game, and that's what we're getting so far.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Number 15 gets the ball, comes out in the court, and right hand slam on Timmy's head.
What a play from Montage.
After that, it was wild. You couldn't even hear yourself talk. Like, it was so loud.
You know, right there, that's all the hype they needed just to shift the momentum. You know, then it starts to get out of hand.
Hansel gets a block on Ham.
What a play from Hansel getting back. Here comes Light.
We go down the court, miss a layup. Monteith gets a putback dunk.
This place is going nuts right now.
You know, this 15 kid, he's going crazy, bringing his team right back into it.
They're a momentum team, you know, they're kind of just riding their energy, and then our lead shrinks to 7. Then we turn it over, and it's not looking good right now. And my dad, he's heated.
A momentum-shifting set of plays from Life Christian. How does Moravian respond?
Now I hit another 3 just to get us back into it.
That is exactly what Moravian Prep needed. Shot down, we got one right here.
You know, right now they're going on their little runs, but I'm just keeping my team in it. You know, just trying to shut down their momentum.
Half comes to an end and our lead shrunk a little bit. We're walking into the locker room and, you know, we're thinking, like, what is coach going to say? And we're all just kind of afraid.
There's been a lot of exciting moments on both sides. The 3-point bombs from Moravian, Angel Montage going on, acting like basically a one-man wrecking crew, just completely making things happen.
He just comes in and he goes ballistic.
Turn the cameras off, some Gatorade or drink goes flying.
You have a napkin. That was crazy.
Man, that was bad.
I know Coach Ellis was real hard on his boys at the half. I feel it. I can just tell by the way that they walked out that they're locked in.
You know, second half, just gotta do what we did in the first quarter. Just come out, hit them in the mouth, just hit 3s and just run our stuff.
It's an 11-point game. We're done getting punked out.
You know, right at the half, Myar hits a 3. It's time to turn this thing around.
We hit another 3, up 17. Then we come down, Ham throws a lot to Justin. We're doing what we do again.
We could tell at this point they were down by a lot. Hansel and them team were just getting a little aggressive.
Hansel and them, they were looking a little rattled just because we came into the game in the first 2 minutes, we scored 8 points.
Problem. This is Moravian Prep basketball as we know it.
You know, they don't want to go away quiet. They're facing the #1 team in the state right now, so let's see what they do.
Straight through the drill, no need for coaching. See what happens when you want that real deal motion.
Moravian Prep is locked in out of the half.
Hansel comes down, gets his first bucket, he hits a 3. Maybe he'll lead the charge for them.
That is what the people wanted to see. Hansel Emmanuel flying above the rim.
You know, then he hits another shot and the crowd is just feeling it. You know, then that's when it starts to go bad. Myar throws the ball to Justin. Justin falls and like comes up limping. We didn't know what happened.
He's like our heart and soul of the team. You know, he rebounds, plays defense, communicates. He kind of does all the dirty work for us.
With all these physical guys, big dudes, we can't lose him.
Crowd's going crazy, you know, coaches, players are getting into it.
Even though we got the lead, it's just a dogfight to close out this third quarter.
Finish on 3, 1, 2, 3.
You know, it's fourth quarter and nobody knows what's going to happen right now. It's just back and forth.
Loose ball fouls, bodies on the floor, coach is yelling, tensions are getting high.
You know, they're making a comeback, they bring it within 5, and then I hit a 3 and make it 8.
Ham puts us back up 11, and someone's looking to make a play.
So then I'm dribbling up the court, everybody's like, yeah, lock him up. I come off a screen, and out of nowhere, it's just a blur, and I just got hit, knocked straight off my feet. The crowd just started yelling, he's bleeding, he's bleeding.
That's when I really got scared.
And I look over and everybody starts just going crazy. I see everybody yelling. They're holding me. I just start passing out. I didn't know what happened. I look up and like my whole team's just standing around me.
Slide in, tight, slide in. We got you right here. You good, boy. You right here.
His head's got to be down. That's got to be malicious.
He speared his ass.
It's a spear.
Went to the locker room. Everybody just kind of in shock. I had blood on my face, hold my shoulder. It was just bad.
The cops step in, they end up shutting it down, so then, you know, that's it, game over. You know, time to get Eli to the hospital.
She got in the car, headed to the emergency room, was there like 12 to like 3 a.m. I just could kind of tell, like with my shoulder and my head, like that my freshman season was done. It's a couple days after the Hansel game, I'm just glad I'm okay. You know, we're doing a podcast with the boys from Hoop State, just running through what happened that night.
You know, we're all settling into the fact like our season's over and Eli can't play anymore.
Test, 5. What up, everybody? Welcome into episode 2 of House Money. Miles Mastrocola here with the Ellis Brothers, Isaac and Eli boys. How we feeling today? You guys played up against Life Christian Hansel Emmanuel because you took a hit to the head. A lot of people are having different takes on it, but Eli, for you, like, what was going through your mind in the moment, that the event that happened, but leading up to it as well?
Leading up to it, like, I was just trying to get the win, and then there was a lot of dirty play that was going on during the game, just a little bit here and there. Wasn't expecting that to happen, and it's not how I wanted to end in my freshman year of high school, but I didn't see it coming, and then when I got hit, I didn't know what happened after that, so.
So injury-wise, you got a mild concussion, I guess is the correct term.
Yeah.
You had to have how many staples on your head?
4 staples on my head,
and then a shoulder.
Yeah, my shoulder's jacked up.
I wanna ask this. Yo,
Hamilton's ride or die. I talked to him the other day. I'm like, hey, you have the mentality of a hockey player. In hockey, it's like you try to run at the star, and there's consequences to be answered for that. Is it just kind of an instinctual thing to go into battle for your teammate, like when something kind of crazy happens?
You know, my dad, he always preaches family, so that's just another example.
I always have everybody's back and everybody got mine, so that's a great feeling.
What's up, dog?
You know, my dad, he knows how to chef it up. I kind of helped him out too, so, you know, we got the southern food going on.
Did you drop the tray as you rolled
No, that was Isaac. You know, right now we're just gonna hang out, enjoy some good food, and just enjoy each other's company.
All under the same roof again. Just, you know, just have a good time, eat some food.
We got pork chops, bone-in pork chops, little center cut, green beans and bacon. Ooh, we got chicken thighs, we got chicken tenders, we got Nashville hot chicken drumsticks with chicken wings. We've got lemon pepper wings with lemon pepper drumsticks and key lime pie.
Back, baby.
You know, my team, we have a really tight bond, and they were just right there for me when I went down. You know, they had me and my brothers back the whole season. I think that's why we were successful this whole year.
So Justin, Jackson, Drew, Ryan, Johan, Marvin, Leno.
They're all leaving?
Yeah, I'm going to college.
You know, Eli's good and our record was good. We had a great season regardless, so we're all sad, we're all tore up, but we still accomplished more than anybody expected us to.
This is killing the food.
But everybody right now, they're in just a joking mood. We're just chilling, just reliving some of our favorite memories from the season.
My favorite memory? SoCal.
I was about to say that. What was yours? I probably say the whole thing. I seen when I was in the That was awesome.
Fellas right here watching the movie tonight. It's a great memory.
The best memory, I think, is probably when we beat Mikey, just that locker room. And I really think that started off the whole season. And confidence that it brought, it was just, I think that was the biggest part of our season.
Whenever we beat Combine, you know, they were the number 15 team in the country, so nobody expected us to beat them. Put up the upset, and you know, after the game, we were all going crazy in the locker room, so that was my favorite moment of the year.
Pay attention to the game, get off the phone!
He was like, I think I just remember
Put him up on the wall.
You know, we're just laughing, goofing off, just having fun. Did you get when my dad was eating my pie?
Hey, Jordan, come here, peace, Jordan, please.
That pie is busting.
So I had to go stand up and sit across the room just to eat my pie, bro. Meyer took a piece and put it in his room.
But why are you staring at me, bro?
Hey, Coach, that pie gone.
Everybody just looked back and was proud of what they've done this year.
No!
Shoot!
It's gonna be tough not being able to play with my boys again.
All right, count to 10.
You know, for me and my bro, all this blew up so fast.
Move to your right, half a centimeter.
You know, it started off with us being these young kids who nobody really knew.
Crazy, man. It's gone by fast.
You know, we were just looking for one moment to just put ourselves on the map.
Let everybody know who the Ellis Brothers are, the best duo in high school.
And that we could just beat the odds of 8th and 9th graders against this top competition.
And you know, we got that opportunity and it started with the Mikey game.
You know, after that, we just blew up followers, likes, attention. You know, me and my brother, we just didn't let it go to our heads.
We came in, didn't back down from anybody, and we won huge games.
You know, there was a lot of pressure. Teams came at our necks. We took some tough L's. You know, but me and my bro showed the world that the spotlight wasn't too big.
Me, my brother, and especially my dad, we built a family here at Moravian. This year was a movie, and the Ellis Brothers are here to stay.
Stay tuned in.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You forgot 6.
Overtime Fits keeps blessing me with all these fits, and you can cop them all too. Head over to the OT shop and peep some of these new drops. All you gotta do is click the link below.